To the visual novel. Hello, everybody. We're here.
Hello.
It's still pitch black. Please pop up. Pop up. There we go. There we go.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Hello, YouTube and Twitch. It is I, the Comfy Owl, and the second best boyo, Razor. Wolf boyo,
Yes.
Razor. First good boyo is Locke, that my boyfriend. That's a given.
Yeah, but I'll settle for top 3. That's okay.
Let's go. Right, let me just fix this real quick. So it at least relatively full screen. Hello. I was gonna say good morning. It's good afternoon at the moment, or good evening. Good evening for you, Razor.
For me, it's like 8 in the evening. But
Yeah.
it's like summer's here, so it's very bright. The sun is still up, but it's like it's looking like what would have been afternoon a few months ago. So it's good.
That's good. We use for this because I remember I didn't specifically make an overlay for this. Nope, that's Dawn Tide. That's Glory Hounds. I have a lot, guys. I have a lot of like overlays for visual novels.
Visual novels.
We'll do
Why
this
can't
one.
I hold all these visual novels?
I can't hold them all, guys. It's just like, ugh. And I had, oh my god, I had to. We're doing a podcast on Friday. We're actually doing a podcast of like, am I the asshole? Like type Reddit readings on Friday evening. My god, I'm excited for that. My god, Razor. Hey, Razor. Question. You stream, right?
Yes.
You stream. Do you want to join the usual furs? Basically, me and a group of other furry friends who do content, furry content.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like a streamer group.
Yeah, we are making a streamer group. We have made a streamer group. We're called the Usual Furs, and
Okay.
we do have a Discord, but like it's in the beginnings. We're slowly growing in numbers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have, including myself, 9 so far in the Usual Furs.
Okay, that's awesome. I'm honored for the invitation. I'll need to think about it a little bit. I can't answer like here now live, but thank you so much.
No pressure, for real. We post availabilities for everyone, and whenever we get a chance, you can ask anyone like if they want to stream or not and do all that stuff. That's what the point of the server is for. We're also making a Minecraft server, so that's also another thing. That if you're interested,
I need to like play. I've never played Minecraft.
You never played Minecraft?
Literally never.
Okay.
I need to do that at some point. I think
July once July 1st comes. We're planning it on July 1st to like at least set up everything with me and Locke and get the 24-hour server up. So basically, if a good amount of people join in, we could split it into like pennies, basically in payments for a 24-hour server.
Ah, I see.
So yeah, that's the thing. So we're slowly growing in furry numbers. We're slowly growing, and
that's awesome.
I'm slowly trying to build out this Discord. But yeah, no rush. You don't have to. I forgot to get water. I looked to my right and I just saw an empty cup, and I'm just like, that's why I was outside in the kitchen for 5 seconds.
If you read a visual novel and do all the narration without water, I'm pretty sure you will die of thirst.
I will die of thirst in more ways than one. So just give me like 5 minutes or less. I'm just gonna get water real quick.
Absolutely. I'll entertain the chat in the meantime.
Tell them about yourself and all this.
I will.
Back.
Yes.
BRB.
Hello, Akira. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, we're in the same time zone apparently. Yeah, but anyway, I'm pretty sure most of you have seen me here before. My name is Razor. I'm a sleepy wolf VTuber. I play a lot of different kinds of games. I sometimes do art streams, but it's been a while since I did that last time. And I'm also, this is I think the 5th or 6th time or something like that, I'm joining Akaros for a visual novel stream, and we're playing Distant Travels. And maybe today we'll finally go to space in this game. I've been awaiting that. So far, this is a game about like space travel and quantum mechanics, but so far we've mostly been playing laser tag with our new coworkers and had some flirting going on, which I have been very oblivious to. But other than that, there hasn't been that much space travel yet. But I'm hoping today that maybe finally we'll get to it. So how is everyone doing? How are you doing on this? I need to think, every time I say what weekday it is, I need to think it's Thursday. For me, it's Thursday evening. I remember the laser tag minigame. Yeah, that was that was pretty awesome. And it's obviously it's Comfy who's playing, and I'm sort of along for the ride, but I make decisions like in terms of story stuff. But he did the laser tag minigame, and he did really well. Like, he actually managed to win. I don't think there's like a loss state. I don't think you like lose the game if you don't do well. But he managed to get like the high score, beat all of the other characters. I just finished a late dinner and it's still far too warm here. Ah, I see. Yeah, it's honestly really warm here as well. I have the window open, and it's unusually warm for this. I mean, unusually warm for this time of year, at least. It's kind of crazy though. Where I live, we had, I think 6 days ago, it was snowing. Just a little bit. Like, it was too warm for snow to like stay on the ground and stay there, but we had like a little bit of snow fall from the sky 6 days ago, and now it's like 24 degrees or something. Snow, yeah, it didn't stick around. Like, it didn't land on the ground. Like, I just saw like snowflakes fall together with the rain. It was like rain mixed with snow for a little bit. And it was like 7 degrees, and now it's like 22 or something, 24, something like that. That was so we've had some spring can come at you fast where I live.
Whoa, okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry.
No problem.
Oh, that's not bad weather. 25 to 16.
Switch between 25 and 16. I see. I'm like one of those weirdos who prefers if it's like a little cooler. So 16 sounds really nice to me. But it depends a little bit on what I'm doing too. If I'm going to the beach or something, 25 is really nice.
Yeah.
Do you want to share the game on Discord?
No. We're just chilling here for a bit. We're just chilling.
I mean, I can watch on the stream, but it's like a
also,
10-second delay or something.
We have a lot of NPCs left still. There's a total of 6 NPCs more that we're missing.
Oh.
But for now, there's a lock right there.
Wait,
There's an eggplant lock right there.
Oh.
There's also an eggplant lock right there. What are these shorts? But yeah, there are 6 NPCs. Yeah, there's 6 NPCs still awaiting.
Damn.
Oh, they have legacy.
It looks like I see a pair of wolf ears there.
I do too. Look at the legacy.
Yeah, because I was wondering if you look at the sprite of the commander.
Oh, that one. Spoilers. I immediately.
Okay. I didn't see anything.
Good. I immediately.
But if you look at like the legacy sprite of the commander.
The legacy sprite for the commander.
Yeah. So like his like beard and stuff is different in this like art.
Yeah.
So, and I noticed that in some of the like more detailed like close-ups we've had of him, he looks more like he does here. So I think that art is probably based on like his older sprite.
Yeah, he's just a lot more gruffer in this one. Also,
so that explains like the discrepancy.
He has a jock strap. I wish they kept the heart boxers. That would have been really cute. There's like something weirdly, in the legacy one, it was heart-shaped boxers.
Oh,
like there's like heart prints on them. It's like really cute. Hold on, I think let me take off the pants. Yeah, like it's a big ass bulge, but like I feel like that would be really cute if it was just heart the little hearts on it. I feel like that would have been really funny to see that. But no, we get this one. I also like how most of the guys have like a beard option. Why is this locked? Hello?
We haven't seen his jeans.
he has a shirtless option. So we still get to see the coworkers soon. But damn. But yeah, like these are cute. You cannot remove these until you have reached an intimate scene with Mike. Why not? Let me have this. You do this. Oh, he has I forgot the human form.
Yeah, right.
He's cute.
I like the fact that he's yellow eyes even in his human form. By the way,
Let me have
I
this.
didn't realize that before.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
Yes,
still like
yellow
relatively
eyes.
sharp. He still has the pupils too, like the
Yeah.
relatively sharp pupils.
Yeah, it's actually yeah. People don't look too closely at them when they have their like scrambler things, I guess.
Yeah, true. Let me have it. Let me have it. I still can't believe that he's the one that the exhibitionist, or like the one that will actually look for like those what's it called? The bathroom, the cruising spots. Honestly, it makes sense in a way.
I mean, he seems very laid back. He seems like he's very unconcerned, right?
Yeah.
He's very much like, okay, I guess this is a cruising spot. All right.
Cute. Also,
He has a cool outfit.
Look
Really
at this
cool
outfit.
That's a really cute outfit.
It's really cute. Oh my god. Oop, that's his underwear. We can't see that. We're not allowed to see that yet. Oh my god, guys.
No underwear.
No underwear. Titty only.
Exactly. Underwear is forbidden. Take it off.
Forbidden. Oh.
Is
We
that
can
an
play
achievement?
Yeah, no, we can
Oh,
finish.
it's
We
the
can play
minigame.
it again. We can play the mini game
Okay.
again. That was really fun. I did like that.
That was nice.
I loved that little thing. Load, and we chapter 3. Mike hard as fuck. Mike hard AF is where we last left off.
I'm trying to remember. We got to chapter 3, and we had this like we had continued to have dreams about this strange person who's like
The
connected
strange
to
man. Yeah, he said he will
And we-
see us. He can't wait to see us again. Some point?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's.
We
I
could
think that's.
we could look at the history if anything, or like how far back was it? There's this entire section.
Yeah,
Like it,
they
like
talked about being a
the
hopeless
handsome stranger.
romantic.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we had a week passed, and now we were back home, and now we're getting ready to like head out again to get
Yeah,
to.
the final goodbyes and packing up before we go.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So this is me, I guess.
This is you. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. I'll be fine, eh? It does feel that way, despite of how nervous I'm feeling. Now then, to finish the last few things at home.
You finish the very last bits of your breakfast and start getting ready to leave. However, before you make it to the door, you take one extra trip to the bathroom and check yourself in the mirror.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Heck yeah, before we wreck our booty hole.
Feeling anxious as ever.
You start making your way towards your now previous workplace. Even today, the rain that's lasted all week doesn't let up. It feels like it's trying to drown the planet at this point. It doesn't take you long to get to the office.
Oh, do you remember the last thing that happened with the rain last time we played?
No, what
Where
happened?
we were like looking up at the rain and thinking, oh, I wonder if someone else is looking up at the
and
rain
then we
right
called
now.
it out.
And then
Mike's
you were like,
Mike's
oh,
like,
it's like
oh.
if Mike is looking up at the rain right now, then it like we switched over. So meanwhile, in Broadtown, and then he was like looking up at the rain,
I
thinking
wonder.
about
they're so in
soulmates.
love. They're so in love. They're soulmates at this
Yeah.
point. My God, this is the route we've chosen. My goodness. Unlike normal, there's no smell of fresh coffee in the air as you enter the building.
Seems like Julia isn't here yet.
One moment. I just came from outside, so I forgot to do my allergy medication.
Okay.
All right. I'm so sorry.
No problem. No problem.
You half expected her to greet you as you walk through the door, but instead there's silence. That's different than usual, but things are changing, so maybe it's something to be expected. You take your seat by your old desk, starting to put your old work laptop and phone away. A few more minutes pass as you work on resetting your old laptop. Eventually, there's a tap on your shoulder. Seems like you got caught up in your work again. And it's Julia with a gun. Hey! You...
Asphyxiate.
Asphyxiate. Oh!
Morning. You seem to be in your own world like always. Morning, Ed. How was your weekend? Leaves lost again, and the planet's trying to drown me.
Damn.
Not that great, then, huh? It was so bad, I'm actually looking forward to those long phone calls with customers who want me to fix their printer, despite it not being my job.
How do you turn on this thing? I've been pressing the on switch for hours. Have you plugged it in? What?
I tried to be a little tech support for my grandfather one time a long time ago.
Yeah.
He had trouble with his computer, so he told me on the phone that he had called the tech company and asked them if they could come take a look at it.
Yeah.
And they said, yeah, okay, just unplug all the cables.
Oh no.
And he didn't understand that there were some of the cables are there are little screws. The old VGA cables, they have little screws that you screw in to get them to stick to the back of the computer.
Yeah. Oh wait, did he just rip it out?
Yeah, he used a crowbar. He just used the crowbar because he was like, I can't get this out. It's impossible. So he used the crowbar.
I'm fucking crying. What the hell? Your grandfather is a treasure and must be protected at all times. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is so sweet. Oh my god.
Let's call it me loving my job.
There's a moment of silence.
I'm glad you applied for that job, Raz. You'll be going far with your skills.
If he only knew just how far.
Thanks, Ed. By the way, when are you going back to school? I'm wondering if you'll still be around when I finally get back home. I'm still discussing it with Julia. Most likely I'll be working half-time and studying half-time, so I'll be around regardless. Is Julia recruiting someone new then? I'm not sure. Probably.
No, she's gonna keep that desk empty just for you. Because this is the type of story it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the wish fulfillment.
Yep.
Oh my god. You hear the door open and Julia enters the room.
Speaking of...
Good morning. How are you two?
Morning, Julia. The leave's lost, but I'm working through it. Morning, Julia. How are you doing?
I'm excited, Raz. This will be my first time meeting your new boss.
They already let you know that?
I got a phone call this morning about it. Finally getting a chance to make sure they're good enough.
Good enough?
You know, to have someone representing Team Jules rules, helping them.
Ever the caretaker, eh?
That's how team works. If you do it right. Besides, if they'll be taking you, I need to make sure they're the best. Ed will be losing his best co-worker for a while after all.
The only co-worker in the department, actually.
Still the best. Julia starts laughing at that.
Sometimes it feels like anything can set her off for no reason. It's another one of those constants in life. However, this one is a bit more specific to you. Weird as it might be at times.
So, are you ready for the cake?
You got a cake? Yup.
Aww.
I should have expected it, shouldn't I?
It's more fun if you didn't. What follows is close to 3 hours of talking with your colleagues. Oh, excuse me. Dave, Sam, and Nick also join you.
You had 3 hours to spare just talking? Okay.
Honestly? 3 whole hours of no one calling you for help on IT. No one. Absolutely no one. It was the perfect day. Rain just stopped all electronics from breaking.
Exactly. It's
This is
rain
how
just
it
stopped
works.
all electronics, but
That's
no
how
one
it
called.
works. No one called. The electronics disappeared for some reason. They disintegrated in the rain. Oh my god. It seems almost like any regular day, as they can't ask you any specific questions. It's a lot of fun regardless. And out of the cake comes out Mike. Eventually, lunchtime approaches. Your now ex-colleagues return to their respective duties, one after another. As the only ones left are you and Julia, you get a phone call. It's Commander Mike Steele.
Raz speaking.
Hello there.
Commander Steele.
I'm calling to give you a heads up. I'll be arriving at your office in a few minutes to pick you up. How are you feeling, Raz? Are you ready?
Nope, not at all, is what I want to say. But I'll be doing it anyway.
He seems to have noticed you being silent for a moment. You'll be all right.
Yes, thanks for the heads up, Mike.
Yes, sir. Oh my god, it's Daddy. It's yes, Daddy.
I'll see you soon then.
See you soon. Kisses. Mwah. As you hang up the call, Julia is looking at you expectantly.
They're on their way to come pick me up.
Oh, my bad. Are you nervous? I'm nervous. I forgot that I had to read a line. Or are you excited?
Both. Imagine going on a trip far away and changing your life and career at the same time. It'd be weirder if I wasn't, wouldn't it?
Probably. But you're always so composed, it's hard to tell at times. I wonder what kind of people finally managed to crack that shell of yours. As she says that, there's a knock on the door. Julia almost skips forward and opens the door. Welcome! You must be Mr. Steele. Big hairy daddy man. As Mike walks in the room, you can't help but react a little to the juxtaposition of your two bosses. Physically, they're as opposite as can. I don't know. I feel like Julia has some muscle to her. I feel like she has like those good arms on her for some reason.
Yeah.
However, their intentions don't seem to be all that different. Good day. You're Julia, I take it. We've talked on the phone a few times. Nice to finally meet you. Julia shakes his hand.
This is the first time we've seen him next to an actual human, right?
Yep.
Because we've seen him next to, like, the other people who are also animals from Arctos.
Yeah. We actually can see him in his human form again. All right, there's some paperwork that needs filling in if you have a minute before you leave. Julia seems nervous, but then remembering how high profile everything seemed at first for you, that's no surprise. Yes, ma'am. He glances over towards you and smiles. You give him a wave and a smile back as Julia drags him off to discuss who knows what. You get to work in cleaning the final parts of your personal life from your desk and putting everything you had at the office in your bag. It takes you a bit, but eventually your desk looks ready for anyone to set up their station and get to work. It's a weird feeling. A few minutes later, the pair returns. Mike has a folder in his hand and with Julia's handwriting on it. Seems like she's prepared all the paperwork beforehand. Ready to go?
Nervous as can be, and just as excited.
As you grab your bag and move forward towards the exit, you say your goodbyes to Julia and Ed. The rest of your colleagues seem to be off to lunch already. It's less ceremonious than you had expected in your head, but then again, what was there to expect? From their viewpoint, it's like you're going on vacation for a while. Still, as you close the door behind you, you get that feeling like there's butterflies in your stomach. That was way too pink. That was a little too pink. That rocket shape. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. What were you thinking, guys? That was so pink.
Is that the right choice? Am I leaving a good life without a real reason?
Yes.
What if everything goes south? What if
You feel a hand on your shoulder.
I was just thinking he's gonna give you a hug or some reassuring
and a
words.
kiss in the rain.
Yeah.
My wishful thinking. Honestly. Are you that nervous about going to lunch with me?
Well, you are pretty intimidating, being my new boss and all.
You're pretty.
You are pretty.
You are pretty. Look at that smile.
And the distance there.
My goodness.
Jokes aside, I'm pretty nervous about today. Aside from just being a change in environments, there's a ton of new things.
You start walking down the street, almost by habit. Mike doesn't seem to mind and follows alongside you.
My mind works in a fairly straightforward way. If I can overthink it, I will. I can't avoid trying to figure things out. So I end up thinking about what if and how all the time.
You're a problem solver.
Mostly anxious, honestly.
Huh. What's the worst what if you can think of?
At first it was, what if I don't make it home?
Oh. Don't you mean my home? A reasonable thing to be worried about. I'd be worried if you weren't thinking about that. I know it might not mean much, but you have my word that I'll do everything in my power to make sure that you get home safe, Raz. Everyone on the Firefly will. We know just how much you're risking to come with us and help us.
Thanks. That makes me a little less anxious.
Would a little kiss on the cheek can make you less anxious? Or shall we hold hands, uncensored?
Now there's just spaceflight, leaving the planet, and the worst of all to come. I'm meeting a bunch of new people all at once. Yeah,
Oh,
that's,
are we
the
meeting
worst,
all-
that's the worst part.
That is the worst part. Are we meeting the entire new crew?
Nightmare.
Oh, we're meeting. Okay, yeah, I forgot. The rest of the crew is on the Firefly.
Yeah, there's
They're
a
waiting
whole
on the
bunch
ship.
of them up there. Who were like, we talked about that last time, that some of them are allowed to come down here and eat pizza and play laser tag.
Yeah.
And then most of them are stuck up on the spaceship.
Working. Oh my god. That gets a chuckle out of him. It'll be a challenge. The plan is to see if you can shadow one person per day, as to get to know everyone a little better, while also learning about life on the Firefly at the same time. Besides, it'll be the first time for most of them seeing a human. They'll be pretty excited to get to know you in more ways than one. And there's none they can compare you to, really, honestly. Oh, wait, no one. No one! Noon! There's noon! There's noon they can compare you to, really.
One day Combine came and noon knew why.
Noon. We're just playing. Oh, I forgot the name already. Oh my god. I was about to say Fallout. No, what's that game on like Steam? Half-Life. We're playing Half-Life now.
Yeah.
We're doing Half-Life. That's what's gonna happen when we get on the ship. You'll be making the first impression of Earth.
I'll try not to scare anyone.
I'd like to see that. He looks to be thinking for a little bit. Did you pack anything for recreation? Any kind of hobby, like a few books or things to help you work out, write, or play music?
I'm hoping to start a workout schedule properly again. I imagine there'll be time for that.
And I can't wait to see you in gym shorts.
I also brought a lot of movies and a few ebooks.
Sounds like we have date plans.
Also, you'll have internet connection the entire time thanks to the magic of quantum entanglement.
Quantum entanglement. You'll be fine then. There's always something to do with the crew, but it's important to be able to get that time for yourself when you need it.
What do you do for recreation?
I furiously masturbate. Just yanking it in the office. Sometimes the Panda Man comes in as well. We just do it all the time. It's a good workout for the right arm. Well, I like to work out. I'll go at any time, but it usually ends up being at night. Either because there's a lot to do or because of habit. It's almost like meditation at this point. I also do target practice, shooting, I set up a shooting range in one of the unused recreation rooms and practice with inactive weapons. They essentially just shoot a light and tell me if I hit the target or not.
Like laser tag.
Like laser tag.
I'd like to try that at some point. Target practice, I mean.
It's not quite like laser tag. It's not quite the laser tag we did, but the skill set is similar. I'd be happy to show you when there's time. Although, from what I remember, you might be the one to teach me a thing or two. Oh yeah, we beat his ass in laser tag. My Valorant skills came into play.
You crippled him by head-butting him in the crotch first, though. But yeah.
Sniff, sniff, sniff. Snorf, snorf, snorf. Another moment of silence follows as you walk together. You don't feel anxious anymore. Well, about being on the Firefly, there's still the entire leaving Earth thing. When you were a kid, did you ever dream about what you wanted to be when you grew up?
Did you ever think you were going to be an astronaut when you were a kid, by the way?
Me?
Yeah.
In real life?
Yeah, in real life. I was just thinking, because I did. I was thinking about,
oh.
since this question came up in the game, I was like, I actually wanted to be an astronaut when I was really little.
When I was really little, I really wanted to be an artist and a writer.
Oh, okay.
That died.
No.
That died once leaving elementary school. Yeah, no. A Catholic school does not like to garner or grow any artists or writers. That does not require you adding Jesus to it. You did not like the fan fictions I wrote.
Like the way you said that, it basically seemed like one of those penalties that streamers do sometimes when they have to say "nya" at the end of each sentence, but instead it's Jesus.
What are you talking about? Jesus nya. You know there's a VTuber that's Jesus, right? There's a Jesus VTuber who wears cat ears.
I think I've seen that. I haven't watched the stream, but I think I've seen
he plays
pictures.
Persona. He plays Persona of all things, and it's just great. My goodness. But yeah, no, I wanted to be an artist / writer, make my own comics. I was very much into superheroes and all that stuff. And then when I got a bad grade, my written stuff, my stories that I wrote would be ripped in half, and I would be yelled at and punished as a kid.
That sucks.
It sucks. And now that I'm here streaming, I have lost the how to draw properly sometimes or write. It's getting back into practice of it. It's there, but it's hard.
Some things are difficult to pick up after a long time.
Yeah.
And I think some skills are easier to learn when you're younger as well.
Yeah.
I also liked drawing when I was a kid, but I never put enough effort into it to feel like I was getting good at it, So when I actually started drawing more regularly, that was what was that, maybe 5 years ago or something like that. I felt like I'm definitely progressing and getting better, but it's slow, right? It takes a lot of time.
In another universe, in high school, I actually got a full scholarship to this art school, but then my what's it called? My guidance counselor fucked me over with my math class, and then my parents said no. I almost got into an art school. I almost did art for a living. Oh my god, just imagine. I kept doing art, and then I just became a full furry artist. I'd be rolling in the I was not safe for work, furry artist. My god. My anatomy on point, dick on point. My goodness. But yeah, anyway. What did you want to be when you grow up, Raz?
I wanted to be a firefighter, I think, and then I wanted to be a police officer.
Boo.
I think there was even a phase where I wanted to be a pilot, common jobs that kids look up to.
Common?
I think, honestly, police and firefighter and pilot are pretty common when you're very young.
You're
when you're 7, 8 years,
Yeah, you've seen a cop, you've seen a fireman, you've been into an airplane, you see them all.
Yeah.
The most common jobs, funny enough, doctor, firefighter, cop, and pilot seem like the common jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for going on another tangent, but in addition to wanting to be an astronaut, I also wanted to be a professional soccer player and ice hockey player.
Ayo.
But I never played soccer or ice hockey. It was just like this idea I had. It was like, it would be cool to be like the best in the world in both
It
those
looks
two
cool.
sports.
It does.
That was. I just want to be the best at like those two sports. In
Oh
the
my
world.
god! Just imagine you went straight into soccer. We see you on TV. Known furry wolf and streamer becomes professional soccer player and ice hockey player. My goodness. Jobs that help a lot of people. Did you ever think you'd be an astronaut? Did you ever think you'd be an astronaut?
Not even once.
This is the opposite of you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
In this day and age, going to the moon is more of a metaphor than a reality.
What year is this? What do you mean?
I don't know.
What do you mean a metaphor? This is in the early 2000s. Life is strange. I like that game. The two of you walk past a restaurant you've been to once or twice. It's a nice place, but usually out of your budget. Mike stops and motions for you to follow him inside. Oh my god, is he gonna flex money at us?
I'm super rich. I have space money, and I'm gonna buy you
space
some
money.
food.
Oh my god, it's the type of money from Doctor Who that just like it's the illusion paper. It just changes into like the most expensive bill ever. The two of you have lunch together and talk more about the Firefly and its people. You have questions about things like the observation deck and how the food supply works. Before you know it, you're all done and the two of you call for a car to take you to your house so you can pick up your bags. The goodbye to your house is faster. It only takes you a few minutes to do one last sweep and make sure all your electronics are unplugged and everything is put away properly. Remember, guys, when you're leaving the country or just leaving your house to go anywhere for a long periods of time, please unplug everything in your house. Because, like, they still use energy. And you probably could cause an electric fire at some point. That's just me.
I think that's good advice.
Yeah.
I have this issue with my PC right now where the battery on little battery BIOS battery on my motherboard has died.
Oh.
So if I unplug the computer, it will like revert to some standard settings when I turn it on.
Yeah.
Which means that it will not find the hard drive that it's using has Windows on it. So I need to go into BIOS and like remove some security features and change a bunch of settings to get it to start properly.
Oh my god. Oh no.
So I've had to leave my computer plugged in for like months now, and I feel bad about it. But I want to swap battery, but the battery is like located like inside some plastic cover thing that I can't get out without removing everything in the computer.
Yeah.
I have to take out every part to get to the motherboard to like get the motherboard out. So
Oh my goodness. Yeah. After which, sorry, that was like the weird like it's sometimes weird to transition from like an anecdote or like side tangent to back to the story when it's just narration. Yeah. I still will talk fucking tangents and I love it. I love talking to you, Razor. It's nice. I love hearing your stories. And I'm trying to find a good middle to like transition to this because after which you grab your bags and head out, preparing to wait. Instead, it turns out there is a car waiting for you. The driver looks like how you imagine an FBI agent in movies would look like. However, as you get in the car, everyone greets you. The mood changes to something more lighthearted. It's the title! It's the title! Distant Travels!
That's the game!
Oh my god! It's the game! Oh my god! It's the title! They did it, guys! We did it! We finished the game!
We traveled the distance!
We traveled the distance! Oh my god. Everyone seemed to be in good spirits and happy to see you. You can barely keep up with Max. He almost interrogates you on what kind of media you brought along. It makes the trip go fast though, and before you know it, you're already outside town, heading towards a seemingly empty field. Eventually, as you get closer, John starts telling you about the shuttle. As he explains how it's cloaked and it slowly appears ahead of you. It's nothing like when you realize Max was a dragon, even though it apparently uses the same kind of cloaking technology. Perhaps because a shuttle is more imaginable. I hope it's a UFO, just like a cartoony UFO. Like I really want that to be a thing.
Saucer.
Yeah, just a flying saucer. It all feels a little surreal. Everyone talking and seems very excited as they pack their bags into the shuttle. You end up just going with the flow and doing the same. Before you know it, you're seated and strapped in a seat next to the window with John beside you. The countdown is almost like how you imagine, from 20 to 1. However, takeoff itself is different. It's like there's a fog in your head and your mind is somewhere else. You're sure someone tries to get your attention at some point before they give up, but you're looking out the window. Eventually, everyone falls kind of silent. You snap out of your daydream in the silence, still looking out the window. Show us the window, show us the window. Whoa. It's like the dream, but not green.
Or red, like that
Or
time
red.
it became really ominous.
This is just a romance game. What do you ominous? What?
But
No.
there was a little moment there when we got the chapter title for chapter 3, when it's like we asked the mysterious person, like, "Who are you?" And then it just became like red, and the music went like.
And then he said, "I am your father," and we grew a lightsaber out of our hand.
That would be extremely uncomfortable, given that we've been like cuddling with this person like the entire time.
Honestly, special delivery. What do I? There's a special delivery for. Ah! Got bonked. What? I didn't even do anything sussy this time. Ugh. As you get further up than your usual plane ride, you notice a blue hue covering the ground far below you. Earth is a blue planet, after all, huh? What, did you think it was red?
It's a sight, isn't it? That little thing has so many people and lives on it. Until next time, Earth.
He says all this with his dick out.
See you later, Earth. I'm gonna
See you
go.
later, just slaps the window.
Me and my penis are gonna go elsewhere.
I'm taking me and my penis to space. Mike clears his throat. There's a tradition. Now I'm imagining everyone's penis is out. It's like, goodbye, Earth. We're taking our penis elsewhere. Oh my God. And they're all just slapping the window. What the fuck? There's a tradition from Arctos. Whenever leaving the planet and going beyond, you slap your dick on the window. The captain or commander is supposed to read a quote by any famous Arctonian pioneer. With this, I picked someone from Earth. The thing I remember the most is the view of planet Earth from a great distance. Tiny, very shiny, blue and white. Bright, beautiful, serene, and fragile. I believe the one who said this was Michael Collins, one of the humans who made it to your moon.
That's very fitting. It really is from up here. An entire world looking so small from up here. Does Arctos look similar to this?
Very much so. It's beautiful, blue, and similarly fragile. At that point, it clicks once more for you. It's a deeper thought now. The reason it's so important to save Arctos is because whatever's happening there might eventually happen to Earth if they can't stop it. If the Firefly could make it here, whatever made it to Arctos might also be able to do the same. It's a scary thought. The endless white. So, what does that mean for you? Looking at it, your job isn't all that complicated. You need to exist and maintain a server setup. John seems to have most of it figured out already. You're almost just there as backup for that. So the main part seems to be the immunity research, and to see if you can be resistant to the endless white then. Who could imagine it being important to just exist? The rest of the journey is relaxed as people start talking about the Firefly and the journey. You remain lost in your thoughts and stare off into space, quite literally. until you hear a large thunk sound. Boom.
The Firefly to Raz, you alive in there? I'm alright. There's just a whole lot to take in. And then there's this feeling of a million butterflies in my stomach to try to deal with it. To try and deal with.
Let's get you situated then. There'll be a bit of information to go through.
Dibs on showing Raz around.
Mike just smiles at that. I'll leave you in Max's capable hands then. Meet me in the navigation. I was about to say navigation.
Navigation.
Fuck, oh my god.
Navigation deck.
Navigation deck. Meet me at the navigate. Fuck.
Sorry.
It's okay. Meet me at the navigation deck once you've shown him around, all right?
Navigation.
Navigation.
Yes, sir. I volunteer as tribute. Have you been watching Hunger Games?
He has been watching Hunger Games. Mike looks confused, but seems to settle that it's another reference he just doesn't know and sighs softly.
Right this way, Raz.
Max actually grabs your 2 bags alongside his and starts moving out, leaving you no time to ponder. Hey, yo, we're in space. We're on the ship.
We're in space.
We're in space, bitch.
Finally.
I still, like, just like the ocean, have a fear of it.
Yeah.
The endlessness is just the fearful bit.
I have this thing I've been thinking about space. If it's okay if I do another tangent for a bit.
Don't apologize for that. Do it. I love it.
It's like, I don't know, maybe I said this already, but like, I think if you, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. I might have said this last time, but I think like when I think about like space or the deep ocean, I go like, oh, it would be so cool to explore space. Like imagine going from star to star and planet to planet and seeing comets and rings and asteroids and black holes and whatever, right? And in the ocean, it's like, oh, I could see whales and like all the cool like fish types that live really far deep in the trenches and coral reefs and everything.
Yeah.
But then when you think about it, it's like space mostly is just empty space. The distances between everything is so insanely vast that like 99.999 something % of it would just be nothing.
It'll just be floating air.
Yeah, not even
like,
in the air. Not even
empty.
in the air. It's just
just a
so
void.
It's like, it would be super cool to go to space if you could like easily travel from thing to thing, but otherwise it would be like the most boring environment you could imagine.
True. The zero gravity would be fun though.
That would be fun. That's true. That would be fun. And I imagine like being in a space station around the Earth would be cool as hell, because you'd see like the Earth and you see like the sunrise and sunset, and you'd see like Aurora Borealis and weather.
Apparently upstate New York saw the Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights. We saw the Northern Lights apparently, and that, I feel like that should be concerning. I don't know why.
It apparently was like a big sunstorm.
Yeah.
So it's like a huge like outflow of particles from the sun. So that stuff can be, if I'm not wrong, that stuff can be bad for like electrical equipment.
Yeah.
But usually the Earth's like magnetic field protects us from it. And that's why we get northern lights, is the interaction between the Earth's magnetic field and the charged particles from the sun. So it's not necessarily bad, but it can be in some cases, I think.
Yeah. Also, I feel like we wouldn't see stars that detailed in this distance.
No, they're floating away really fast.
That too.
We're going really fast already.
Yep.
So the first thing about spaceships is this.
Don't piss in a cup. It'll go straight back up.
Spaceships are like onions. They got layers.
They all all his references are old cartoons. This is a Shrek reference. Get me out of here.
Stuck with a zoomer in space.
Oh no.
You really got into Earth culture fast. I bet you'll be the same when you finally get to see more of Arctos. It's literally another world to be explored. It's a lot to take in. Honestly, I'm a little impressed at how fast you adapt. It's a dragon thing. Lots of energy.
Yeah? Damn, if only we could date you and see how much energy.
You just gotta know how to channel it right.
As he talks, he leads the way through the corridors. Eventually, you reach what looks like an elevator.
So this is the main way of transportation. Generally, if you know where you need to go, you can just put it in the interface or say it out loud.
To prove his point, as soon as you step in, Max loudly declares, Raz's quarters. Oh, you wanna say that?
Raz's quarters.
The elevator responds with a loud ding and starts moving. With a soft, slight shake as it moves, not too unlike most modern elevators back home.
You want to do the ding?
Ding!
Thank you.
My God.
If you ever need to find a specific person, you can also ask the elevator to bring you to them, unless they've set their setting to private.
Immediately takes us to Mike Steele while in shower. Take me to Mike Steele. Taking a shower.
And how would I set my setting to private if I want to be alone? There's an interface in your room, touchscreen. It's basically a computer. You can use it to book the gym if you want it on your own, or see who's on dinner duty. As well as lock or unlock your room, add or remove access, and so on. You should be able to call most people with it as well. It's basically your assistant.
Ooh. The elevator dings and the door opens. Ding, ding, ding. You walk out into the hall, and that's almost identical to the previous one. There's no sign of anything to describe where you are.
Is there a way to see where I am without knowing it first? You got a wristband with a few functions, but you'll get used to it. Right this way.
Max takes off with your bags down the corridor. It's strangely calm in comparison to how fast he's going, and how fast those stars are moving past us.
Yeah. It's his dragon energy and moving the stars.
Yep. You arrive at the closed door, and Max steps next to it and pushes his wristband to the door. It slides open without a sound. He steps inside and puts your bags down. It's a moderately sized room with a window. Okay, those stars are moving a lot faster now. It's bland, but still somewhat a little more homey than what you had imagined a room on a military spaceship to be like. Definitely less cramped.
All right, here's the command interface.
Max points towards a display near the door.
Go ahead and calibrate it to yourself. Let me know if you need any assistance.
Despite how fast Max is moving things along, this seems easy enough. You're used to computers after all. It doesn't take a lot to configure it. A fingerprint, some voice tests, and some preferences about who can enter your room, Mike Steele. For now, you set it to private except for Mike Steele.
All done? You need to unpack everything before we continue the tour?
You look through one of your bags quickly and grab your old tablet.
Here. This is for you. I've loaded up with a few movies, although you might have seen them all at this point.
Max's eyes grow twice as large at the sight of it, and you swear you can see them twinkle like the stars outside the window. Ah! Ah! So many.
With great power comes great responsibility. I'll take good care of it.
So many movie references. God.
Never change.
Yep.
So, where to next?
Max seems to think for a second, planning whatever route he's taking you through.
Let's go leave my bags at my quarters, then we can take a tour around the ship and see who we run into.
You just see
a bunch of new
posters
characters
of
to meet here.
guys, posters of men on his wall. Max leads the way, and instead of going to the elevator as expected, he continues down the hallway and turns a corner. Turns out, Max's room isn't too far away from yours. It even has the same layout. Max quickly puts his bag down and closes the door.
Next up, the greenhouse. Bruce should be there. I don't think I've heard anything about Bruce before. Bruce is a nice guy. A little old, but relaxed.
Elder.
He's like 95. Hello, my kids of today.
My tits
Your
have
movie
dropped.
reference.
My tits have dropped today. They're a little big. I can't help it.
He's in charge of the greenhouse and keeps us fed, really. It's a mix of hydroponics and aeroponics. Or in short, in-house greenhouses, like some filled with water, others filled with watery mist-like stuff.
Max leads you to the elevator and simply says,
To Bruce.
a speaker lets out a soft ding. I'm just going to do random ding sounds. And the elevator starts moving. Ooh. This looks like a VR chat room. Less than a minute later, you follow Max out of the elevator and into what appears to be a greenhouse. It's not like any other area you've seen so far on the Firefly. It's honestly quite spectacular. The soft music playing in the background as you get further in, and you can hear someone humming.
Hey, Bruce, we're back.
Oh dear God! Oh shit, what voice to give him? I don't want to give him like that voice. Maybe I should. It was just for fun. A few seconds later, a large dragon comes walking towards you. He's holding a potted plant and places it down on the table before turning to talk to Max. There's a softness to how he moves compared to Max. He's large and honestly a little intimidating, yet he apparently keeps everyone fed and cares for the plants. He even has a tattoo of some sort, a reminder of a troubled past, perhaps, or just a dragon tattoo.
Yeah, he has
on a dragon tattoo on a dragon who has body hair.
It's like a little bit like us drawing like a stick figure tattoo, I feel like.
Oh my god. Welcome back. Does the boy wonder feel like a pioneer in the world exploring yet?
I'm slowly becoming the best there ever was. Gonna explore them all.
There was 2 references in this conversation alone. Ugh. The old dragon looks as confused as the others at Max's theatrics. You can't help but smile. Max is doing this on purpose. You must be our new crewmate. I'm Bruce. Oh. The dragon extends his hand towards you, and you take in a handshake.
Raz, nice to meet you, sir.
Just Bruce is fine. Nice to meet you too. You're younger than I expected. Did you get a chance to explore the ship properly?
Just getting started on that, actually. There's a lot to take in. I think the plan is to have him shadow one of us every other day or so he can get used to it all properly.
Let me know when you get tired of Boy Wonder and want to tag along here for a day. I could use the help. Got a few new things from your planet to work with.
I can't say I know anything about plants, but I'll be happy to learn.
He smiles at that. That's about all anyone can ask. It's quite calming work. You get to use your hands a lot. You should start here tomorrow if you're up to it.
Let you know. Let's keep going, Raz. There's a lot more to see before the day is over.
A pleasure to meet you.
Bye. I'll see about coming by tomorrow.
He gives you a pat on the shoulder as you leave.
The force of his massive dragon hand crushes you to the floor.
Just pushes us into the floor. We actually go through to the second floor. Looks like the crew of the Firefly is as curious about you as you are them. As the only human, you must be sticking out. Max leads the tour back to the elevator and proceeds to ask for the gym. As the elevator comes to a stop, you're about to step outside and Max bumps into a large boar. Oh!
Ooh.
You want to do this one?
Okay. Whoa. Wait, what does this shirt say?
Gay?
Gape?
Gape? Hello?
Gapey.
Can we talk about gapey?
And he has a robot arm.
That's cool, but gaping hole? Is it like a gape? Hello?
Excuse me.
Yo, he's about to make us gaping. Oh my god.
You in a rush or something? Where's the fire?
I think he might be into dudes. Just a feeling. I don't know. Just an odd feeling.
Just a possibility.
It's a possibility that everyone on this ship is gay.
Sorry, G. I'm giving the new guy a tour. This is Ras.
The large boar looks over Max's shoulders and eyes you up and down, then squints.
Sergeant Gerald Stonebadge, strategist and in charge of security. You notice anything suspicious? Come to me right away. Fresh eyes always spot the small things.
I think I spotted something suspicious. It's in your pants. You should take it off. And we should do a thorough search.
I spotted something suspicious. It's on your shirt. I don't
That
know what
too.
that means.
What do you
Would
mean,
you like
gay
to
pee?
explain, sir?
Can you explain gay pee or gape? Or is it glape? That could be an the G. The connecting G could like that thing could be also an L or a 4. What is this? Or
a J?
or a Q?
It's Jape.
Could be a Q. This guy is already an enigma. This man is an enigma, and we don't know how to feel about him.
Yes, sir. Any funny business, I'll vote you right out of the airlock. Oh, he's gonna do the Battlestar Galactica style.
Oh my god.
Nope. There's not even a way to throw someone out the airlock, G.
The boar sighs.
I was trying to see how far I could take it before he caught on, Max. Either way, good to meet you. And I mean it. If you see anything that's off, come right to me.
Again, your pants and shirt needs to come off. They're very suspicious. What does glape or gape or quape or gapee mean?
We're gonna think about this for a while.
Oh my god, yeah, we are. Cause like it's clearly an A in the middle, right?
Yeah.
It's clearly an A, and I'm just like,
Did he was just like, you know how sometimes in various countries, like there would be like sort of what's it called, like bootleg merchandise that would have poorly translated, like from another. It would be a poorly translated language from another country, right?
like I wrote it down
You know what I
though. Yeah, I know what you mean. I wrote it down. It still doesn't look like anything else. G7 8.
G7 8.
G7 8. I need to know, man. What is
But
this?
I'm wondering if someone went down to Earth and he was just like, oh, get me a souvenir or something, a shirt or
It
something,
just says
and then
gay
they were like,
penis.
they just gave him a shirt that said "gay pee,"
Gay
and he was like, yeah, okay, cool, whatever.
I'll wear it. It's a shirt to work out in. It's fine.
I have to run. Got some business at the other side of the ship. Bye, G.
Knock, have you exploded from these hot men yet? I already did in the beginning when the panda asked if he wanted to see his dick.
That was
the bathroom.
Badger. He's
It was a badger? I always
Yeah.
thought he was a panda. The badger man.
Yeah.
Wanted to show off his dick to us.
But he looks a little bit like a panda, honestly.
True.
Nice to meet you.
The boar makes his way past you and disappears almost as fast as he appeared. We need to know what gay pee means. Number one thing, I'm going to like go on Twitter and just like, what does gay pee mean on this guy's shirt? Can you explain that? I'm very curious.
Ask the original creator of the game.
I'm just gonna like add
Hey,
him.
loving your game, but what the hell?
You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it right now. What if I just do it right now? Hold up. Who's in charge of Distant Travels? Give me one moment. I need to know this. Hold the phone. Did anyone ask what gay P stands for? No one asked what gay P stands for? What the hell is it? This is nonsense. Also, majority of the posts are just my schedule. Okay, we're going back.
I'm
we're back.
looking. I'm like searching gay P, and the first thing that comes off is gay porn.
I mean, like, what else would it be at this point? Like Grunt Steel, the creator of Distant Travels, please can you explain to us what gay P means? Like, I need to know. There's like a couple of, I don't know if I should ask the artist of the project or the writer of the project. Who get who do we talk to about this?
I need to see the manager about this.
I need to see the man. I'm going on their Discord. I need to see the manager. Continue to Discord. They have a Discord, guys. I need to know this so badly. Please, I need to know what gay P is. Let's continue while I struggle with reality of gay P.
Yeah. That was interesting. He's stern, but he's a good guy.
Artist, because they drew it. True. Max scratches his chin and thinks for a second. What does gay P stand for?
Actually, I think that goes for most people you'll meet today. Right, here's the gym. It should have about the same of what you're used to, except you won't have to re-rack any weights. You can set any settings you need on the rack right next to it, including how much you weigh and such. That's nifty. Heh, see, slang is addictive.
He said.
Over there is the locker room and showers if you need them. There's a locker with your name on it. There's also a sauna if you feel like it.
Why are you looking at us like that when you said sauna? Max, 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 please don't look at us like that. You're not a romanceable option.
Aside from that, there really isn't too much to see here. If you want to be alone, you can try to book it for an hour or two. Just check the interface in your room for free times. I don't think anyone really books it except Mike and Aleph. That's good to know. It might be calm to have the entire place to myself at the start, even if it's just for some private time. Next up, let's head to engineering.
This Badger Man's furiously masturbating behind one of the servers that he fell asleep in.
Furiously sleeping.
Yep. Once again, Max leads you into the elevator. As the elevator reaches engineering, you step inside the room and you let out a yawn. No.
Is Max boring you already? Need me to take over? I couldn't be boring if I tried. Just a little tired. There's a lot to take in all at once. If you need a nap, you can always come here and hide for a while.
On top of him.
Don't get him in on your schemes already. He's barely made it aboard. It's weird to see Max as the responsible one.
Well, yeah. John just chuckles at that.
This is engineering. Usually it's just me here. Sometimes Max or Rex show up to help out with something.
It looks kind of what you had expected. Tables for blueprints and what seems to be a display to edit your work and work on them. There's also tools, and John seems to have some sort of device picked apart on the table currently.
If you need help with any device or such, this is the place to be, or if you just want to tinker. This is also where we'll set up your workspace and the servers you'll be managing, so you'll get to be here plenty. Did you fix the thing yet? Ah, right. Here's a communication band for you.
John hands you a wristband, not too unlike a smartwatch.
Usually it's fine-tuned for one person, but yours is a little different. You can use it as a phone, pretty much. Just talk to it to call someone. Oh, and you can connect it to your phone via Bluetooth to make it share messages and whatnot.
Yo. Fucking good.
There are a few more features I want to add, such as a map, but that will have to be later. Thanks. I'll see if I can figure it out. It should be easy for you. It's simpler than what you usually do, I'm sure. Alright, we need to keep going if we're going to make it past Charles and to the navigation deck before Raz falls asleep. Take care and don't drag him around too much, Max. Although you should show him the observation deck at the very least. I'd like to see that. It sounds like something right out of a sci-fi movie. I'm all for sci-fi.
Oh my god.
We'll be heading there. Later, John.
I love this Dragon Man, but I'm also tired of this Dragon Man, but I also love him.
Yeah.
John waves you off
Really?
as... Yeah?
I know the feeling.
John waves you off as you head back into the elevator. This time, Max calls for the observation deck. Eventually, the elevator arrives and you step into a circular room with large windows around. It's like you're floating in space as you look around. Stars as far as you can see, and moving at the speed of light.
Whoa. Cool, right? Cool is an understatement. It really is like something right out of a sci-fi movie.
Oh!
Huh?
Oh, doggo. It's a doggo.
Dog.
Impressive, isn't it? The universe. You turn around and spot the man behind you. I'm Rex, and you must be Raz. Nice to meet you. The dog puts his hand forward for a handshake.
Nice to meet you.
You shake his hand and he smiles. I'm a researcher on board. I study other civilizations, including Earth. I have a few questions for you later, whenever you're free.
Hi, Rex. Didn't think we'd find you here.
I wanted to observe Earth as we left. It's an interesting place after all. Somehow, he reminds you of Mike. The feeling of instant familiarity.
Could be because he's a dog.
It could be. Look at those
Literally,
big boofy
Canis
hands.
familiaris.
Yep.
I'm no expert, but I'd be happy to try and answer any questions about Earth. Although, since I think there'll be a connection to the internet, we could just look everything up online.
That seems to pique his interest. I'll be looking forward to spending some time with you.
So, this is the observation deck. It's usually a quiet place to go if you want to just spend some time staring off into space.
It can be quite inspiring, depressing, and inspiring hope at the... It can be quite inspiring, depressing, and inspiring hope at the same time. Seeing it all up close.
I'll have to give you my take on it next time we meet. There's something of a sensory overload at the moment.
I can imagine. It'll probably take a few days until everything settles down for you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me whenever. I'm usually available and always up for a conversation.
We'll see you around, Rex. Gotta rush if we...
Oh, my bad.
I think you...
I hit enter twice.
I'll see you around, Rex. Gotta rush if we're gonna make it through the tour before Rast falls asleep standing.
While you don't straight up appreciate the bluntness of it, Max isn't wrong. There are a lot of impressions all at once.
Without casual, everyone's been about it. I'm not even sure I've fully... Oh, sorry, I'm doing Max voice. Without casual, everyone's been about it. I'm not even sure I've fully registered I'm not on Earth anymore.
Get some rest when you need it. There'll be plenty of time to meet everyone properly. Max salutes Rex in an overly orderly fashion.
Aye, aye, sir. I'll have him safe and sound in bed by 10.
Rex sighs at a little at his theatrics, but keeps his gentle smile.
Seems like he's used to Max.
We're going to see a trend of everyone seemingly like they're used to Max.
Let's visit Charles and then route back to the navigation deck and finish up, Raz. Catch you later, Rex. It was nice meeting you.
The two of you make your way back to the elevator. You turn back for a final look around the impressive room as the elevator door closes.
And you wonder if you can scratch Rex behind the ears.
I really hope that's an option. That would be really cute if it is. Like to scratch it behind any of their ears.
And he's just like, oh, it's amazing. I've never felt anything like this before.
Marry me. Oh my god. Rex is sitting down on a bench, looking out into space. Meanwhile, as you're riding the elevators downstairs... Sister planet, huh? Perhaps our redemption, or our doom. Or their doom. Remember the past, lest you repeat the mistake of old. What are you talking about, Max?
That's a little ominous.
That's a little ominous. We had two ominous situations so far.
Yeah.
A third one, then it will be a real horror.
I guess Arctonians are a philosophical bunch. Makes sense why, seeing that room.
Another short elevator ride and a walk through a corridor before you arrive at the medical bay. Bear, tiger face. 2 days since last work accident. What happened 2 days ago?
He accidentally put his hand in the minus 80 degrees Celsius thing.
Boo. Oh no. The lights is on, and as you enter, Charles greets you with a smile. Good evening, gentlemen.
Evening. Just finishing up the tour.
Charles gives you a once-over. How are you finding our home away from home? Quite a different experience from anything on Earth, isn't it? There's a lot to take in, I'm sure. You can't help but let out a soft sigh.
It'll be a while before I can process it all.
Don't rush it. There'll be time to get used to everything. You don't need to remember everything all at once. Think of it as a way to just get the first look at the place, so it's easier to get used to the coming weeks.
That's a relaxing thought. Although I'd say what's most confusing is transportation. It's hard to get an idea of where everything is. Almost feels like taking an elevator to, well, everywhere.
It does, doesn't it? You can walk everywhere on the ship if you want it. I suggest trying to walk a few places tomorrow. There are 3 floors to keep in mind, and there are 2 sets of stairs aside from the maintenance ladders.
Oh, that makes sense. In a weird way, it makes the entire place feel less cramped just knowing that. Sorry, I didn't think of that.
Aw, Max, you were just
Pretty
excited. You excited.
Bad. I didn't mean it like that, Max. I'm definitely glad we're not walking around all at once. I'd be exhausted both mentally and physically.
Max's expression lightens up.
His face always seems to tell the truth about what he's thinking. Speaking of, let's finish up and head to the navigation deck if you've taken a look around here.
At that, you take a quick look around the room. It seems like a high-tech medical facility. There are a few beds and monitors with things going on that you can't quite place. There are also cabinets filled with different boxes and books that probably has to do with Charles's research. You can even see what you imagine is a safe. There's also what looks like an electrical kettle and some mugs, probably for tea or coffee. The only thing that surprises you is what seems to be a small shrine. You can't quite place the religion it might represent, but it's not something you had expected from Charles.
Perhaps it's for whoever needs medical attention, if they're religious. Where to next, then?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So like keeping the medical, like for medical attention for anyone who's religious. I don't know. Feels off. Maybe it's his own.
We haven't heard anything about religion on their planet yet, right?
No,
we've heard a little
we
bit
have
about
not.
like their history and their culture, but I don't think we've heard anything about their religion.
Yeah, we didn't hear a religion at all from any conversation so far.
If you're up for it, we could walk to the navigation deck from here. It's not far.
That'll give you a chance to get used to the layout of the ship as well.
Lead the way.
Tiger face. Charles bids you goodbye as Max leads you out of the room, and a little less rushed this time. Starts leading the way down the corridor. Rocket! You walk for a little bit, and when a large figure appears in the now dimly lit corridor. Oh! Fuck! Shit!
Huge crocodile man.
Huge crocodile man. Max kind of gets in front of you, blocking the way a little as the person comes closer.
Evening, Frank.
We see it? No, damn it. I want to see if it's like full body. Like that zipper goes all the way down. You want to do him or should I?
Okay, I can do it. You walking instead of the elevator? What happened? Did we fall into a black hole and ended up in a different dimension? Showing our new crewmate around. This is Raz.
The large alligator looks over Max's shoulder towards you as Max moves out of the way.
Didn't see you there. I'm Frank Quartz. You can call me Mr. Frank.
Hello, Daddy. You put your hand forward to a handshake.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Raz. I heard already. Just don't make any mess and don't break anything. I'll do my best.
I mean, you could make a mess of me and break my back. And with that, the alligator walks off without another word.
Grumpy?
Hot?
Don't let him bother you. He likes to make a lot of noise, but he's not a bad guy.
Hmm.
There's a lot of different people on the Firefly.
A lot of different hot people on the Firefly. They're all relatively buff.
Not too unlike home when you think about it. Max is quite endearing, but I'm used to dealing with people, but thanks for worrying. We gotta stick together. It's a man-eat-man world in here.
Another reference.
Was it really?
I feel like it's a man's world or like something like that. Dog eat dog world.
Yeah, I've heard that expression. I hope not.
I hope so. I mean, a man eating man. My God.
Like if they want like a little nibble,
taste. A little
Rex
taste.
Rex wants to nibble a little on my shoulder. That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Ooh. Oh.
I hope not.
Oh no.
Rocket. So, what movie would you recommend?
50 Shades of Grey. You continue with casual conversation as you make your way to and finally arrive at the navigation deck.
Cats 2019.
Cats. Oh.
Have you seen that movie?
I will never.
I tried watching it with my brother once.
Yeah.
And we got like, it was so weird. We got like, I think we got like 18 minutes into the movie.
And then you turned it off.
Yeah. We did. But there was also like this feeling of like, I don't know how long I've been sitting watching this. It was like such a weird experience because on one hand it felt like 45 seconds and on the other hand it felt like 2 hours.
Oh, you mean the one where like all the actors like dressed up as cats? Like well-known actors one? Or the one on Broadway?
Not the Broadway musical. I'm talking about the live-action movie version.
Oh, the one that like got
live-action
so many bad reviews.
Yeah. And we tried watching it. It was like, it was so weird because I watched a lot of movies, so I usually know when I'm watching a movie, I can usually figure out like how long into the movie we are and like what stage of the movie we're at, you know?
Yeah.
Because I sort of recognize the pattern of the storytelling and whatnot. But in this movie, it was like, I have no idea how long we've been watching. It feels like it could have been
2 hours.
a minute, or it feels like it could have been hours.
Damn.
And then it turned out it was 18 minutes, and I was like, what is this? It's like you sort of just go into some kind of like trance state when you're watching it. It's like
you just zone out.
Flowing images of weird shit happening on screen.
You just go on a fugue state. You just
yeah.
We'll recommend always the Broadway one. Just look up a slime tutorial video on YouTube somewhere.
Oh, okay.
That's how you find it.
I've seen some, like I've seen on TV, like some performance of it. I think it's the kind of story that could work really well on a stage.
Yeah.
As a movie, it works
horribly.
It feels so weird because it's like it's got the thing where it's not really a play and it's not really a movie and it's sort of stuck in between and it.
Yeah.
The character designs are so. I remember seeing some people who were like, "Oh yeah, this is what happens when you let furries make movies." But then there were some people who pointed out that like,
furries did not make that movie.
No. If they had like one furry in the production, it would not have looked like that.
Oh yeah, no, they would not have looked like that. Also, the other thing with the Broadway, like with the Broadway, like the Broadway versus the movie, the Broadway made you feel like you were actually a cat joining in and seeing everything around.
Oh.
The movie gave you a main character to portray the audience in their sense of wonder.
Okay.
That's why it also felt weird.
Okay, I see.
But yeah, if a furry was on that production, they would not make them look like that.
No, it was like the worst combination of like, I think having people in costume and like makeup would have looked better.
Yeah.
That's how they do it on like in the actual stage performance, right?
Yeah.
And having like full-on CGI cat faces and everything would also have looked better.
Yeah.
But now they have like cats with like partially CGI bodies and human faces.
Yeah.
So their like fur looks like, you know, it looks anthropomorphic animal, and then the face is like human, and their feet look like they're just wearing socks. It's such a weird mix. It's such a strange character design, and I get the idea was like, oh, we want to show the actors' faces. We don't want to like hide their faces with makeup or CGI. But then why make their bodies like just pure fur and cat? Like what?
What's the point? It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. If you want to give the experience, but like face makeup and everything is there. Like actors have done that before. Like that shouldn't be a reasoning of like, oh, we didn't want to put face makeup on them.
No, no, exactly.
How did we get to cats?
I cannot even remember. I was thinking about like how. No, I can't remember. I just went on the weirdest tangent.
Cats.
I can't even remember how I got here.
How did we get here, guys? Oh my god.
Oh, it was like.
He asked for a recommendation.
Movie recommendation.
I said 50 Shades of Grey.
And I said cats.
Yeah, and then you said cats. I do not recommend 50 Shades of Grey. That's a horrible movie. It's a bad representation to BDSM and like consent and all that shit. That's a horrible
thing I've heard
movie.
about. I haven't seen the movie and I haven't read the book, so this is like not my opinion. This is like what I've heard, but I've heard people say that the movie is like much better than the book.
I mean, like
the movie does like the best it can with the source material.
Here's here you want to like it makes sense because like this is one of the quotes from the book. One is like, why don't you like to be touched? Because I'm 50 shades of fucked up, Anastasia. Oh my god.
Gotta get the title drop in there.
Oh my god, you gotta get a title drop. Also, like, I was brushing my teeth and the motion of the toothbrush felt like my inner woman doing the merengue. I'm like, huh? Like, what are these? Like, what are these? Like, these are actual sentences from the fucking book. I gasp, and I'm Eve at the Garden of Eden, and he's the serpent, and I cannot resist. I'll read this as Charles. My inner goddess is jumping up and down, clapping her hands like a 5-year-old. He's naked except for those soft ripped jeans, top button casually undone. Jeez, he looks so freaking hot. My subconscious is frantically fanning herself, and my inner goddess is swaying and writhing to some primal carnal rhythm. There's a lot of like mentions like the inner goddess in like every sentence.
That's the kind of thing you can't really.
He's like my own favorite popsicle, a Mr. Grey flavored popsicle. You're a sadist. I'm dominant.
You do notice it was originally a Twilight fanfiction?
Yeah, it was originally a Twilight fanfiction, and I hate it. I fucking hate that. My god, you might as well read My Immortal to people instead of the 50 Shades of Grey. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Way. I'm not related to him in any way. I have black eyeliner, pale white skin,
everything,
and the tips of my hair is red. But like I wear all black, everything black. I'm also a vampire, and I'm also not that type of vampire. I shaved my fangs down so they're just flat. I'm in love with Harry Potter and Draco Malfoy, but Harry Potter is just a poser. He's just a poser. He should leave and get out.
I think it's like Harry Potter turns out to be like a goth, and he changes his name in that story.
he turns out to be a fake goth. He turns goth for her.
Okay. Oh, right. The best quote from that is like when Dumbledore shows up and it's like, "What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers?"
Ew, you're like diddle children. Get out of the way. And then we killed him. Me and Voldemort killed him as he took out a Glock.
Because he shows up when the author describes it like she doesn't describe it as sex. She just says, "We did it." And then Dumbledore shows up and it's like, "What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers?"
This Hagrid quote is like, "I may be a Hogwarts student," Hagrid pauses angrily, "but I'm also a Satanist." Warning, some of this chapter is extremely scary. Viewer excretion advised.
Viewer excretion.
There's no correct, like spell correct. There's no spell check whatsoever.
I think the fact that the story actually gets like worse spelled as it goes along is kind of a hint. It's kind of a hint that it was like just a troll.
I don't think it was a troll. She was
You don't think so?
She was so into it. Voldemort was wearing a black leather Jackson, black tight jeans, and fishnet pants. He looked so sexy, I almost had an orgy. Not orgy, orgy.
Orgy.
O-R-G-Y. We're gonna, like, would you guys like me to read either My Immortal or 50 Shades of Grey to you on stream? Because I will have a conniption and aneurysm at the same time. Are you looking at it right now, or do you have it memorized? So anyway, the room is quite busy compared to the other areas you've seen today. But then again, from what you gather, it is quite late. It's quite late. Who are you? Oh. My God.
How am I supposed to properly measure time on a spaceship anyway? Night and day, like on Earth, maybe, perhaps? I guess I'll learn by watching. Here you are, one fresh Raz, just as ordered, express delivery.
Hot cross buns, ready and prepared to be eaten. You almost facepalm at Max's joke. He must be getting tired, since his sense of humor has gone down the drain. Evening. Yeah.
Everything else we can.
Everything's just gone. We were explaining 50 Shades of Grey and My Immortal to Max. He probably read those and think they're like peak human literature.
Yeah.
Did you know you could get a paperback of My Immortal on Amazon?
You can?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah. It's there. The author actually made a paperback that you can buy off of Amazon.
Was it the author who did it? Or was
it was the author. It has the entire author's notes and everything. Their information on the back cover and everything.
Okay.
Because I mean, it was being taken down off of fanfiction.net so many times that they had to make it a paperback for people to buy. It's 5 stars currently.
Masterpiece of human literature.
Masterpiece. Evening. Did Max show you everything?
I think we got most of it. I didn't make it to the recreation room and some other areas, but I showed him everything important. We didn't run into Aleph either, but that's to be expected, I think.
Just like Charles, the commander gives you a once-over. Long day for you, by the looks of it. I could show you the recreation room whenever you're ready in the coming days. You should get settled for a day or two, and we'll get you started when you've rested up. Let me just introduce you to Sean, if you feel up for it. I mean, we're here.
Would it be weird if I said, no, I don't want to talk to him?
Sean's like, oh, okay.
No.
Sure.
Do I really look that tired? I have some energy left.
Mike waves the other person in the room. Sean, this is Raz, our new crewmate and key player in our mission. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Sean. He puts a hand forward and you take it in. You take it in a handshake. You take it in a wait. Did I read that right? He puts a hand forward. You take it in a handshake.
You take it in a handshake.
You're taking in a handshake. Sean is a crewman. He's here to assist with whatever needs doing, regardless of what it is. If you ever need something, just ask. Oh no, he's Southern. Fuck, that was too easy. Why was
They're all Southern.
They're all Southern and Russian.
It's Julia in disguise.
This is actually Julia.
She followed.
She followed us.
Like, I can't let go of my best employee.
I can't let go of my best employee. We're still Jules Rules team. If you ever need something, just ask. There's generally not that much for me to do.
I'll keep that in mind.
You're smaller than I thought. Than I imagined.
I think I'm pretty average.
Yeah? I think I'm pretty average too. We'll see later in the sauna.
With that, I'm gonna save Raz and drag him away before it becomes awkward. You can only do so many introductions in a day before you run out of ways to greet people.
That gets a laugh from Sean and a smile from Mike. That's how he laughs. Call me on the intercom once you're ready to get started tomorrow. Don't be afraid to sleep in, all right?
I must really look lost, huh? Will do. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good night. Sweet dreams. Why'd you wink at us when you said that? Max, just come sleep with us. As you make your way to the elevator, Max catches up to you. You don't talk much on the way back to your respective rooms, which are conveniently near each other.
I wonder if that was the plan all along. It's kind of nice to have that support. And it's a little weird that they're all so supportive. Although in reality, I haven't done anything yet. And what I have to do is basically nothing.
What are you talking about? You're in a visual novel with wishful thinking and like in the premise. Ooh.
I like the color of the light.
It's
bar
like it's a nice soft. This is what I want in my room, like a soft glow. Overhead lights are too clinical.
Yeah,
I hate those.
I'm sorry. What were you saying? I was like coughing a little bit.
Clinical lights. Overhead lights are too clinical for me, and I hate it.
Okay,
I like those like ambient lights.
I have a light in my room, like the ceiling light. I can change color and change like the brightness of it.
Ooh,
That's pretty neat.
that is pretty neat.
Although I guess going to another world is a big thing.
Hi, Mora. You sit down on your bed, and it's very comfortable compared to how it looks. Mora, you miss so many men that we just passed by. My goodness. My God. As you unpack some of your things, you finally look around the cabin fully. The bathroom is small, but functional. The shower seems to be a normal one with a glass sliding door. There's even a few towels set out for you. You take a slow shower. Slow as in you take your time.
Is there a limit to the water I should use?
Probably not. You played this already, Bora? Nice. You haven't missed anything? Okay, I see you.
Probably.
Is there? Indefinite shower. You end your shower as soon as the thought crosses your mind and dry yourself up before going to bed. Looking up at the ceiling of your new home, for the coming months, everything starts to sink in. Long day.
In the best of ways, I think. I've met a lot of nice people and a lot of interesting ones as well. Some were less nice, but they were at least interesting.
Yeah. Also, I'm glad you played the game, Mora. That's why I like playing visual novels. I like getting people into new things. Good recommendations. Sounds like your adventure has finally started. There's a moment of silence, and then there's a hug once again. A soft, warm, and comfortable embrace. A soft sigh behind you, but one of comfort. I've had a long day as well, in the best of ways. Things are looking up, and honestly, it's hard to hide my excitement. A dream dick hits your ass, but I have to keep things level-headed, for a little longer at least. This is a nice break. A break that's even better than all the good things going on.
So, who are you?
I'm Mike Steele. If I'm real, that is, right? It's as if every time I try to tell you something about me, or want to ask who you are, I just can't. Is the text glitching?
Yeah?
Perhaps I'm just something in your imagination, or perhaps you're just something in mine. But I like to imagine that one day we'll figure it out. I get to know you a little more every time I meet you. If this turns out to be like his brother and I'm gonna cry the amount of sexual things I said as this character, I'm going to piss myself. I will piss myself on stream. You can clip that. I will piss myself on stream if the handsome stranger turns out to be your brother. I'm gonna piss myself.
Didn't you talk about him being our dad like
that
a little while ago?
Any form of relative. Any form of relative. I will piss myself.
I mean, it's like he's called handsome stranger, and he's been like hugging us in our dreams. So like, I don't think if like it turns out to be something like that, I don't think it's on you that we're supposed to interpret this sexually. I don't think that's your interpretation. I think that's very much what the game is saying.
The stranger has been kissing on you and stuff, so like, and you have been laying in bed. Pretty sure quantum entanglement boyfriend. Mora. You're right. It's as if we're building a connection. It takes some time, but I know that we'll get there.
Building a connection. That makes sense. Maybe I'll try just going with it then. Waiting to see, that is.
Then come here. You're hugged even tighter. It's your turn to let out a content sigh. Ooh. Do you ever think of, as you try to respond once again, the soft, warm feeling around you suddenly dissipates. Instead, you feel cold, lonely even. It is just a dream, after all, even if it feels reoccurring. We see Max on top of us. You wake up with a headache, almost like you're dehydrated. You slowly get up out of the bed and make your way towards the little bathroom in your room to grab some water. You finish your glass of water and make your way back to bed. As you lie down and look out the window, something just seems off.
Oh, the space outside is red.
Ooh.
Then again, I'm far from home. Are we still dreaming?
Are we?
Perhaps it's just that feeling, like visiting another country. The air smells different, there are new sounds.
Far from home and all alone. The voice shakes you from your daze and you suddenly feel all awake. It's not coming from anywhere specific. Instead, it almost sounds like it's inside your head.
Ooh.
Surrounded by a dark expanse with no saving, trapped by memories of your past.
Memories of my past? Whatever this is, it's not talking about me. That's comforting.
I'm talking about you. Do your memories haunt you, as your actions haunt the souls of the ones you left behind? You look around your room slowly, trying to see where the voices is coming from. Although with how it's sounding, it doesn't seem to be coming from a speaker anywhere. How they looked up to you and trusted you, and how you left them instead of staying with them and keeping them safe. You get out of bed, not feeling comfortable to stay in bed any longer.
I should try to find someone.
Do you think now that your actions changed anything? No, old friend, I have said it once before, and I will remind you until you join them. The ones you pretend to care about are stuck in a bleak, bland afterlife. No sun, no warmth, no color, no chill from snow, no falling rain, no emotions. The empty void awaits for you as well as the one you left behind. You should have followed the lessons the moment you were taught it. Those colors you are so fond of will fade away before your eyes. Stop your futile struggle. Don't keep dragging others down in a futile attempt to save them. Reach for the stars, and the void behind them reaches back towards you. Are you going to leave behind another swarm of lost souls? Oh, Commander.
Yeah, I was just thinking, this is like directed to Mike. That's what I was thinking before. He left the people behind to go to look for help on Earth, and like this is his guilt or something tormenting him.
Oh my god, we are linked because we're lovers.
Yeah.
We're getting his trauma.
Yeah. Commander? That's concerning.
A ding distracts you, and you'll notice that the wristband John gave you putting on an alert. It appears that someone is trying to contact you through it. You give your wristband a closer look and notice a button. As you push it, you can hear a familiar voice through the device. Hi, sorry to wake you up, Raz. He doesn't sound stressed as what you're currently feeling. Raz, did you experience anything strange? Oh, he's so sad. What the fuck? Hello? Hi, Tanner. Well, look at that sad boyo.
Not the trauma. Yes, the trauma.
All the trauma.
The voice.
The voice? The specter. It has a few names. It's rarely a pleasant experience. How are you feeling?
Honestly, a little stressed out.
I'm sorry. I should have prepared for something like this.
I-
He's so sad, boyo.
Yeah, I feel like would have been something to mention. Yes.
Yeah, from the beginning.
We might have this existential space ghost that's coming to tell you that everything is hopeless sometimes.
Yeah, it's depressing, but just ignore it, like most depression. Are you able to come meet me at the observation deck? I'll tell you more about what just happened. He seems calm, but there's a slight discomfort in his voice and a sad-looking face on the phone.
He has the sad emoji. I'll be right there. I can just take the elevator, right?
I'll be waiting for you then. You get dressed quickly and make your way out of the room.
The UI is still flickering.
Yep.
It's making me concerned that this is still up.
This is still a dream.
Maybe, I don't know.
The writing is terrifyingly good. Yeah.
You did a really good job of voicing that section, by the way.
Heck yeah! I love voicing villains. They're fun. The corridor seems strangely quiet as you make your way towards the elevator. Even the short elevator ride is quiet. It really feels like you're up in the middle of the night. As the elevator comes to a stop and you enter the observation deck, you spot Mike and Rex from across the room. There's hello, hi, huh? Wait, hold up.
Okay.
Wait.
Hi.
Hello, titty. But also, this visual novel has been updated for a year? Oh no. Ayo, hold up. Oh my god. Click, screenshot, titty.
Do you think we could like, in order, we're all feeling a little rattled, do you think we could do like a group hug?
Maybe, yeah, a group cuddle? Like... Can we just cuddle? Ooh, just, wow.
Could we what if I stand here?
What if I just
you squish me from
squish your
either
head,
side?
squish my head between your tits? I feel like I would like that very much so.
I think I need some I need to be squished a little bit to feel safe again.
Red, shut the fuck up! Why is your coom bucket filling up? Excuse me. Excuse me? What are you talking about? We're just seeking safety in numbers from this nightmare.
We're just comforting each other through our trauma and stuff.
We're comforting each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. They react as the elevator arrives and Mike waves you over. He wears suspenders to sleep?
Maybe he put on like whatever.
I'm sorry, Raz. What you just experienced is called a specter. Emotional support titty. Oh, he's getting closer. Emotional titty support hug.
Yes, I support this support hug.
I support the support titty hug. Oh my god. Is Donnerstag? Donnerstag? Is that German?
Yes, it's Donnerstag.
Is that German?
It's Thursday. Yeah, it means it's Thursday.
It's Thursday. Yes. I swear your bucket was only half before I went to lurk. Now it's almost full. Girl, we're on the 8th bucket. Mike put his hand on your shoulder as to assert that things are all right.
It doesn't seem like things are, though.
Aren't you sure you're a gay man between two large fuzzy titties?
But like the space outside is still red. I'm very conflicted feelings.
Me too.
Room.
It's a relic of the past. An old inert weapon from a past war. Did I voice Rex? I voiced Rex, right?
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot his voice already. Fuck, I got distracted by titty. It's like running into an old landmine.
That's a harrowing description.
Mike lets out a sigh. The SP3-CTR is a relic of an old weapon from Arctos.
A weapon?
They're supposed to give you depression. They're supposed to all have gone inert years ago, aside from also being picked up and disabled. And there aren't supposed to have been any... Oh my god. To have been any at all this far from Arctos.
It's a scary thought to run into something like that, but it's all safe, right?
Oops, I forgot to put something real quick. Hold up. It's supposed to be safe. We'll be safe in between those titties. Those big tatas.
You're safe in my arms. Come here. I will shield you from the specter.
I'm suffocating, but I don't mind it. My God. Also, let me pin this up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing a little thing. And
What if
there
you
we
just
go.
gave them a squeeze?
Just a
I'm
little
thinking
honk-honks.
emotional support squeeze.
Yeah, just an emotional support squeeze.
Does Rex have like a bunch of scars on his arms, by the way, or is that like hair?
It does look like scars, but also looks like hair. Cause like
Yeah.
no, it's like how he drew hair is just there.
Hmm.
My goodness. Well, there's no physical damage, but there can be some strong reactions.
Maybe I'm a little too calm then, but that's good in this case, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing. Remember that you're fine. This thing will probably hit 2 or 3 times in the coming weeks before it's all over. Jesus Christ. Oh. He moves his hand and pulls you into a hug.
Oh!
We got jizz everywhere. Yes.
Hug.
Yes.
Hug.
Yes.
Hug.
Yes. Yes.
Hug.
Hug bag. Sniff. Sniff. Snorf.
Oh, and his face is turning like back to normal.
Oh my God! His titties are the cure, guys. His titties are the cure.
Literal hug
oh my
of
God.
protection.
His booba is the cure for depression.
Space turns back. He says he'll keep us safe, and then the space turns back to normal just then.
Honestly. I'll make sure you're safe, Raz, no matter what. And then Rex is like, am I a third wheel? What is this? Do you want me to leave? Do you need me? I can just go.
You can join. That's okay.
Okay.
Go.
Just hugs from behind.
I have plenty of huggables.
I have 2 hands and a mouth. I can comfort more than 2 guys. You could feel yourself blushing as you respond and hug him back.
He's quite affectionate.
You flick his nipple by accident, and he lets out a guttural moan. The hug lasts for a bit, and he hugs you tightly before letting go. I'm free from the sussy jail.
Thanks.
You've unlocked one of Mike's memories. You can read the story through the memory section in the main. Oh, that's new. That's something. About the SP3-CT. I'm not saying Spectre. I want to read out the entire code. About the SP3-CTR, the Spectre, or in layman's terms, an angel. Everyone usually experiences something different. It can be anything from a smell to a voice or a vision. It's rarely as benevolent as what the nickname suggests. If you experience something weird, talking about it usually helps.
I don't think I need therapy for something like this.
Yeah, you do. The fuck? We all need therapy. Get your therapy.
That boy needs therapy.
That boy needs therapy. I don't mean to alarm you, Raz. Mike lets out a sigh. His dick flops out. I'm going to go and make sure everyone's fine. Would you like to come with me?
Is everyone going to be topless because it's night?
I hope so. That's how all men sleep, right, guys? You just sleep shirtless no matter what? My goodness. How do you guys sleep? I sleep in the bear. No, I wouldn't say that out loud. You can't read my mind. I thought it. You can stay here with me if you like, Raz. It might be good to relax a little. How? Yeah? It's not an easy experience to get hit by a specter for the first time. I'll talk you through it. Mike looks at you and raises an eyebrow inquisitively.
I'll probably just be in the way if I come with him.
No! No!
I'll probably be more annoying than helpful if I come with.
I doubt that.
Besides, it'd be nice to just wind down and head back to bed.
He wants you to go with him,
No,
and
you
say no?
No, this is the worst option. You have a choice. You either stay with the dog guy and sit next to him and scratch him behind his ears when he helps you calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
Or you go with your
lover.
bear friend and go see all the other guys.
Let
who
us
are
see all the other
topless.
guys. My
This is
God.
I'm okay with either of those options. Going back to bed right now
Is the
the worst.
worst. What
That
the
is the worst
Who
option.
is this main
I cannot
character?
believe.
What the
I
hell?
cannot believe.
Hello? You are a gay man in the middle of an ocean of bara titties, and you choose to go to bed? What religious convent are you a part of that you are abstaining from sex? What is this? Nox, I just saw you taking your pants see-through goggles out. Excuse me? I don't have that. Why are you saying that out loud? Why are you saying it out loud? I don't have that. Why are you revealing that? He relaxes a little at that. Don't hesitate to call me if you need to. Please.
Wink.
We need to call him. Mike gives you a wave as he heads out the door near the elevator. Please, let us go with you and see all the other shirtless men. We're simple gay men. We're simple gay men.
Okay, it maybe we're talking to Rex a little bit.
Yeah.
That's okay too. That's okay.
That's
Too.
fine.
I'm glad.
We're
Fine.
lying down on his crotchless lap. I'll have to ask you to excuse my state of dress. I rushed here as soon as I noticed the specter. Oh! Excuse me? You can't just casually flex.
He just strikes a pose like, la!
What is this halo around him?
Angelic light enveloping his body.
What the fuck is this? With that, Rex motions towards one of the benches and sits down on it, making room for you to sit next to him. Just a flash of titty. I like how the artwork is definitely different. Oh my God. How are you feeling? Too calm, or I wish I stayed home? Why didn't what? Why is that an option?
I don't wish I'd stayed at home.
My goodness.
So I guess we would stick too calm. A little too calm, I think. I think the fact that I'm not really reacting is due to what I heard. I think the fact that I'm not really reacting is due to what I heard.
Yeah, you should let us nurse on them tits to relax a bit. Those are some milk giving tits right there. Milk bearing tits. What did you hear, if you don't mind me asking? It can get quite personal.
Well, I heard a voice, but it wasn't about me.
That's uncommon, but not unheard of. You probably have nothing you know about Arctos that can anchor onto.
That makes sense. If I were to guess, it was about one of the people I know from the crew here. But it almost seemed as if what I heard didn't fully make sense.
Also, Tanner, don't think you're getting out of this. You're coming in during that stream when we do your visual novel. You're getting in this call with me as we do it.
Might just be my mind making up stories because there were things I definitely don't connect to them in what it said.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. It feels like Arctos' mistakes never stop coming back to haunt us. And now the ones we've made contact with. Unfair, isn't it? For us to drag you into our struggles.
Unfair?
Yeah, those struggles are pretty big. Oh my God.
I don't see it that way.
He looks you in the eye and then kisses you.
I made my own choice, all the way. I've had a million chances to back out.
Sorry, it was kind of presumptuous of me to put it that way. I'm just worried we're dragging you into something crazy. He sighs softly. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room, a rubber room, a room full of rats. I was crazy. This event probably scared some of us more than it scared you, seeing how you're reacting. That's a good thing, I think. And I know you've heard it 1,000 times today, but I'll also do everything I can to make sure you stay safe.
I appreciate that. Good boy.
Good boy. Yeah, I'm a good... Yes, I am good boy. Can I get pet behind here? Yes.
getting the feeling that the people here are mostly warriors. You're studying Earth and humankind, right?
Trying to, at least.
That's one of the things about humans. There's a saying that you'll see someone's true person when you see how they react to a crisis. Some people freeze up, some people run away, some people get calmer and panic once everything is said and done. There's a line you hear a lot on Earth when humans talk about other humans. Oh, the duality of man.
There are two wolves inside of you. One's gay, and the other is extremely gay. That's the saying.
There's a few different interpretations, but I think it just highlights that despite how different humans seem to be, we have these set patterns in how we act. I guess I'm just a quiet person.
You seem pretty outward and straightforward, if you ask me.
I try, but in moments like before, I think it shows more.
There are two wolves inside of you, and you can only take one knot. Oh my god. Rex seems lost in thought for a bit. The duality of man. I like it. Earlier you mentioned you were able to stay calm because the Spectre wasn't relating to you. If it just reminded you of someone, that's not too bad. The Spectre has many nicknames, the most famous one being an angel. People call it that because it's not too uncommon to hear the voice or see a vision of a lost loved one. I imagine your experience was what it was, because it's simply leashed onto someone you knew from Arctos. But there's also the other side of the coin.
Something else about them?
They like to sleep with you in your dreams. It's more of an old soldier's tale at this point, but it might help you understand a little why the commander reacted as he did, and reached out to you right away. There's a short pause, as if Rex is debating whether or not he should continue. The other side of them is usually called a demon.
I got an angel, and I can be your angel or your demon, depending on how you like it, baby.
I can be your angel or your devil.
Who do you want in bed is more of the question.
If you hear the voice of someone you haven't seen, or someone dear to you who is alive, it's counted as a bad omen. A dark premonition or a hint of evil to come. That's what hits the hardest. It makes powerful men drop to their knees and cry. I wouldn't mind seeing you drop to your knees.
I don't want to see him cry. I don't
we don't want to see you cry, but dropping to your knees is a good one. The base idea is that someone they care about is in trouble.
That's dark, but we're all here well, right?
That's why it's important to know about it. It is what it is, a weapon meant to scare you and create panic. So if you know about it, it has no power over you. You're not allowed to call out my horny. I'm always like this with visual novels. You've seen the trend of what I play. They're all big tit men, usually.
Well, it has no power aside from waking you up in the middle of the night.
Rex laughs. Aside from that, do you believe in so-called angels and demons? I'm not religious, but I am spiritualist. It's up to you.
No.
The sky turns red. His eyes glow yellow. Points at you. Be not afraid, furry.
Be afraid.
Be afraid, furry.
I think there's always an explanation to these things. And perhaps those tales are just a way to deal with difficult thoughts.
Oh, well, that's good. That's a good explanation. It didn't put down the religion, but like it does help the explanation. I agree. There's a break in the conversation, and silence fills the large room.
So, weird question, but how do I tell what time it is?
Rex looks stumped for a second. Oh, I guess it's natural to everyone aboard that no one explained it. Here on your navigation band, He shows you a button you had missed. I'm also skipping what you said, Mora. I'm not saying anything. Both hands on computer. I said something. Press once for the time and twice for the map. We're on Arctos time, so that'll be a 24-hour and 40-minute Earth time, I think. You still have you only have to care about the 24 hours. Our seconds are slightly longer.
You also do a 24-hour system?
Exactly. And if you're going to comment on how weird it is that it's so similar to Earth, I'm right there with you, honestly. And that's one of the reasons my work is so important. Rex continues explaining the small details about your navigation band and how the ship works. Looks like it's not too far away from using any smartphone in reality. Oh, excuse me.
I think I have to say about this game.
Yeah.
It's been focused. I was thinking earlier that like we're going to space, and it's mostly been focusing on like playing laser tag and going to a museum and just like hanging out with your new friends and maybe boyfriends. And it's like, but I like we're getting to some more sci-fi stuff here. With this is like a kind of cool idea, cool sci-fi idea that it's like a demoralizing psychic weapon that is like a mine somewhere out in space. That just if you run into it, it will latch onto you and just terrorize you with visions and voices and shit.
Honestly, yeah.
I think it's a cool concept.
It is a pretty cool concept. I like it. I'm kind of sad that it's been a year since they last updated, though.
Mm.
After a while, Mike joins you and escorts you back to your room, despite you ensuring him that you're feeling fine. Bring him in. Invite him
Quite
in.
endearing in a way.
Invite him in. Cuddle. Cuddle. Truly. You eventually make it back to bed, hopefully able to rest for the remainder of the night.
Wild start to the journey. Wonder if the rest of the trip will be as wild.
Cosmic horror, yes. Invite Mike to your whole... I mean, we've been trying our best.
But that hug was nice.
Meanwhile, yes? I don't know who this is.
Should I do this voice?
I could just do it like, it's me.
Okay.
It's me. Yeah. I need you to send me the new password for the Firefly Secure channel. Is that really necessary? It is. Yes, sir.
Click.
Why did he say click? The next day starts calmly. The mood is high and everyone seems happy. Max drops by and asks if you want to join them for breakfast before showing you where the canteen is. Jogging pants, damn.
It's making me sad that Rex is sus.
Yeah. Also, damn. Are they all going to wear gray sweatpants? Oh my god. My weakness. Any guy wearing gray sweatpants during fall.
Gray sweatpants. And I'm trying to read what the little label says.
Grint?
Grint?
What the fuck is Grint? Gape and Grint. What are these brand names?
Wait. Are these like parody names? There's like a shirt label that's Gap, right?
Gape. Oh my god, it is. Oh my god. He's wearing a Gap shirt? The fuck?
What is Grint? What is that a parody of?
I don't know.
It's in my mind.
Grint.
Grint.
Grint. We're gonna be stumped here for quite a bit. Grint.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I had to look up Gap to see what it looked like. So sorry, I lost some of the windows here.
Oh my god. Does it look slightly the same?
It's less. It's more like a font than. It looks less like casually hand drawn like his shirt did, but it's also like it's a little bit similar.
Yeah. Oh my god. So we got two brands, Gape and Grint. My god. Max prepares breakfast, which seems to consist of toast and tea. It's simple, but tastes good and gets you ready for the day. Oh my god, look at all of them. Meh. Meh. As you... Oh my god, they're just sliding in here.
There's still one character we haven't met, right? By the way.
We can check.
Aleph? Or what was his name?
Yeah, Aelith. Or Aelith? Aerolith?
It was spelled Aleph, but I don't know how it's pronounced. Aleph or Aleph.
Probably. Oh my god, it's a shirts off welcoming party, guys. You gotta do it's a human tradition. As you finish up, Mike walks in, closely followed by Charles and Bruce. Morning. Good morning. Done with breakfast already? Boy Wonder and his companion again. Everything's all right since yesterday?
All good here?
Max has a stalwart expression on his face.
I'm alright. There wasn't really that much for me to think about.
Tits. Not the welcome to the firefly we expected to give you, Raz.
I guess I'm weird, but after being told what it was, it doesn't scare me that much.
I mean, it scares me a little. You guys could just like come and cuddle like at night. I'll be so protected.
Max, can we sleep together? I got scared. Yeah, exactly.
I'm so scared. You're my neighbor. You might as well. Sleepovers. You're inspiring. You're inspiring, if anything. I'm glad you decided to join us. Do you feel ready to tag along with someone today? To get to know the Firefly a little closer? Bruce winks at you as if hinting at something.
All of these guys are winking. They're constantly winking at us.
They want to get with us. They all want to fuck us because we're the only human on this ship. This is wishful thinking.
Yeah. But like, it's also it's very convenient that like in these stories, it's always like aliens always find humans hot, you know?
All I can think about is that TikTok. There's just this Asian creator that I follow that like a romance story written by a white guy's point of view, and it's just like an Asian looking alien like, oh my gosh, I can't believe our species are so close in resemblance. Hurry, we must mate and procreate for my planet requires it.
Oh,
we transfer language by touching our lips together.
Did I? Yeah, I think I talked about that. The Star Trek episode where this guy accidentally got pregnant.
Yeah, by kissing her like 7 times. On the 7th time, he got pregnant.
That was one of them. There was another one where they like in Star Trek Enterprise where they put their hands in like a bowl of marbles and then he got pregnant.
I love that sci-fi just shows us every day that Mpreg exists in alien species. Mpreg in space is a real thing. Bruce, something else is gonna wink if you don't cut it short. But Mora!
I don't understand what that means.
I'm gonna mute us real quick.
I'm good.
Okay, you're good? We're good? Alright. Well, I told him what it is.
I have more knowledge.
You didn't know that it could you didn't know that it could wink?
I guess I haven't thought of it that way.
I mean, if you want, we could try it in person.
No,
I can show. I can help you. I can show you how it works.
I'm good right now. Thank you.
Oh my god. All right, continue.
Where do I start?
If you're up for it, you can tag along with me for a day or two. I think it'll be a relaxed introduction. There's always something that needs doing, but no pressure. Mike looks to you as if waiting for a response. It'd be a good start and an introduction to how things are done more practically.
That sounds good. Then where do I start?
Mike really just wants you to go with him. This man's been hinting. I'll be going for a workout after breakfast. Just drop by the gym in an hour or so and I'll show you the ropes. Oh?
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, so it's like, you gotta follow me around to show you how things go on the ship. I'm gonna first teach you about lifting weights.
I'm gonna show you how to lift these specific weights. Yeah.
I could go for a workout. Maybe I'll get started right away if that's all right.
He smiles. I'll see you there then. Mike really just looking at us. Why didn't you ask us? You leave them to finish up their breakfast and make your way to your room and put on some gym clothes.
I said that, but it's gonna be a little awkward.
Why? A bunch of hot, muscular men in short shorts and tank tops?
He's a nerd. He's in bad shape. He's gonna start working out, and then he's gonna be super tired before the other. Yeah, exactly.
Super nerd.
Exactly.
Super nerd.
It's been a while since I stopped working out. It's hard to get out of a bad rut once you're in it. True, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll just work out on my own until he's ready to leave.
Be careful with that. Get Amicus ready when you go to the gym. Excuse me? What's going to happen in the gym?
Oh
my
like
god. It's enough for a censor.
The old dragon is like...
Dick out, butt naked.
The old dragon is like, I like to work out in the nude.
It feels natural. Very Spartan-like.
But then again, who am I trying to impress?
Mike
Yes.
Steele.
They don't really know how humans work anyway, do they? And I'm not that out of shape, I think.
Little does Razor know. Little does Razor know more.
Fuck it. Let's go.
I'm gonna put it up right here. You make your way to the gym. Bruce isn't there yet, but that was to be expected. There aren't many machines, mostly free weights. It feels similar to what you're used to, except the way they add weight. You start by running some on the treadmill, and before you know it, you're working up a sweat.
It definitely feels good to do this. It's almost like meditating. Falling back into an old routine, just focusing on the workout and letting everything else just be.
You start some music and put your headphones in as you keep warming up. Oh. I got scared!
So far, we're okay, I think.
We're okay. I got so scared. As you finish your warm-up and look around, you notice Bruce has already shown up and is already working out.
Oh, hi. Sorry. Seems like I was in my own world for a bit.
It's alright. Do your thing, I'll keep working out, and we can chat later if you want. Damn, arms. Guess you're not the only one who prefers to just work out on your own. Damn, short bulge.
Thanks. Let me know when you're done and I'll finish up.
You continue your workout with some free weights, even getting some bench presses and pull-ups in. Eventually, Bruce taps you on the shoulder. I'm finished. I'm gonna clean up and head to the greenhouse. You coming?
I'll just finish this set.
I set a locker up for you before you arrived. There should be a towel and everything you need in there.
Oh, thanks. I'll be right there.
With that, Bruce leaves for the locker room. He's splayed out on the bench waiting for you. Is that what it is, Mora?
I wonder if the showers have divided. Okay,
No,
here we
it
go.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Here we go.
It does not have
I wonder if-
dividers.
Not that it should be awkward, but
You're only human after all. You're going to get a massive boner.
I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me.
You finish up your set and make your way to the locker room. I immediately put Amicus up. I don't care. We're in a locker room at this point. The showers are an open set. Not sure what you'd expect. The people around here doesn't seem that modest.
It feels a little awkward to just walk in when Bruce is showering.
Is it bad that I'm even with open showers at a gym, I don't mind it because I've done that before, like in college.
I don't think it's bad. I think it's just what you're used to.
Yeah, it's like I don't give up. Like we all have dicks. We're all naked. It's fine.
But then again, there's nothing to be ashamed of, right?
Yep.
There's nothing saying humans and Octonians look alike anyway.
Except like the 12 American foot measurements of dick that's gonna show up. Oh, it's getting blurry. Yeah. We're smelly. We can't be smelly on the ship.
How much would you hate me if I said skip showering right now?
I would hate you so much right now. We will end stream right here.
Okay. No, I don't want to be a troll. Let's shower.
Let's shower. Yeah, we're smelly. We've been to like.
Yeah.
furry conventions, you need to shower and like put like deodorant and such. We need a shower.
Yeah, let's do the shower.
Mora, if you skip the shower, Razor, I will eat you alive.
Time to stop being so awkward about things. Everyone probably already knows that I'm not straight.
Do they? They just casually assume you're gay?
You put it on the he put it on the form, remember?
Oh yeah, you're right. Is recruitment person? He's fucking gay. Oh my god, this gay man.
And as far as I understood, it's not a thing in the same way in Arctos as it is where I'm from.
With another sigh, you undress and put your clothes on the bench next to your locker. There is a towel prepared for you as well. It even has your name embroidered on it.
Oh damn, that's considerate.
That's cute. Now I put the thing up. Wow, it's just... As you grab your towel and step into the shower room, you notice it's filled with steam. Oh no. It's not as warm as you imagined, but still steamy.
That's new?
Oh, that's huge! Oh my god!
Here we go.
Oh,
okay.
Wow! As you enter, Bruce turns around and gives you a happy wave with both hands. The other one swings with it.
I feel like... Okay, listen, you said earlier that you don't mind if it's an open shower, right?
Yeah.
If you've never showered with someone before, and you come in and they turn around and give you a wave and they're like, hello!
And then it flops with it.
I feel like that's like...
I'd say hello too.
Okay, right. Yeah.
That's just me. I don't, like...
yeah. Maybe this is just... I don't know. I don't know if this is also just like a Swedish thing, but that would be... I don't mind it here in the game because this is like a wish fulfillment thing. It's
very
fine.
wish fulfillment.
But it's like, if that happened in real life, if some guy I just met was like, hello to me when I came into the shower, I'd be like,
what up?
Oh,
flop. It takes a second for gravity to also push the dick to the side. Oh my god. You know what? You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to put our emotes over all these. I should do that now. I would simply not shower at an open shower. Whoop! Honestly, like...
Did you accidentally for a second there?
I think I tried to hit clip, and I think I hit the cover dog by accident.
I saw like a glimpse because I'm looking at the Discord screen, and then I saw your stream on the other monitor. And it's like I caught a glimpse of something flashing there for a second.
You just got flashed. Oh my god! Both YouTube and Twitch are just gonna shut me down.
Just a flash wound.
I would go home to bathe. Honestly, the thing is just me personally. I don't mind like showering naked with other dudes. I don't mind, even as a gay man. Like it's just a shower.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything like inherently like bad about it or anything. It's just like a matter of what you're used to and what you're comfortable with, right?
True.
But I'm just feeling if some
also I've been to a Korean spa.
Okay.
I've been to a Korean spa where the first portion of the spa you have to be naked. So like at that point, like I saw everything already.
I see.
Yeah, that's just me. Hey, Razor, do you want to go to a Korean spa? Would you want to?
I'm gonna Google that later.
Korean spa. Google up King Spa. that's
King?
Korean. It's called the King Spa. Yeah.
Or Kink.
King, King.
Okay.
I think it's a King Spa in New Jersey. That's a good one. All right, ready? Nope. Starting from nope.
Nope, not modest at all. And that answers that question. Not unlike humans at all.
I thought it would be like most dragons, a slit. To be quite honest.
I see.
This is also giving like elderly like gym rat just casually talking in the showers. This is just a gym rat. You work out a lot. You work out a lot back at home.
He's gonna start a conversation, isn't he?
Yep. You look over and Bruce is looking your way while showering.
I used to, but there's been a period where I kind of lost the routine.
My eyes are not looking at his face. It's hard to get away from it here.
That's comforting, even though it sounds a little harsh.
There's a lot to do, but eventually you'll get it itching to move. I always end up here in the morning, so I start feeling restless. Been going for years now. Having a slit is a little too spicy. Yeah, you're right.
Would it be more spicy?
I feel like it would be, in a sense.
I guess.
I cast manual breathing. Everyone in this chat is now manually breathing right now. As he moves, it's noticeable that he's not a lot of muscle to back that claim. He has a lot of muscle to back that claim up. He does have a lot of muscle. It all went down there.
How long have you been in space?
This time, a few months overall. The last 20 years, more or less.
Oh, that's a long time.
You get used to it. It's like any other job once you get comfortable. You make it your home and you find your people. Well, some of us started as Arctos. It was just moving into the space era. People get really weird about them from what I've seen. Not me though. Ooh. Yeah, no, I don't get it. Hi, Gixer. Thank you for the care package. I will stretch and drink water in just a moment.
If someone comes into the stream right now, it's just like a static picture of Amicus, and that's
It's just Amicus. I feel like this graphic that I put on it and the behind it is good enough that I don't need Amicus. I feel like I could get rid of Amicus for just that portion, if anything. I don't know. Thoughts,
Probably.
Everyone. Let me
But
know in the comments down below.
It's funnier with that expression.
Should I just start putting like different visual novel like PNGs up there as a jump scare? Like, whoa! I just put Sonic. Mike and Gerald, for example. It was he's just casually. This is an elderly gym rat. It was all military back then, and so you found your new family and your crewmates. If you had a good crew, you had your new home. He sighs. Oh my god.
And like flexes a little bit.
Girl, stop playing with fire. Leave your Nazi for work cover up, Lamau. Okay, jeez. Not that any of us have a proper choice anymore.
Sorry.
He looks a little surprised. I don't see why you're apologizing. As far as I know, you're leaving your home behind for an unknown world, and people you never met, and thousands you will never meet. We should be the ones sorry, the sorry ones, for even daring to ask. It's just flopping about as he talks.
Would you do the same? I want to think that most people would.
I would, but it's not something we can just expect. I don't have my entire life ahead of me.
And I won't mention the fact that that going into space and another dream is something most people back on Earth can only dream of.
Yeah, you guys are so hot. My God.
Honestly, it's depressing thinking that I was going to spend my entire life in an office not making a mark on the world or change anything.
Man, did you ever believe that you were going to talk to an elderly gym rat about life and how depressing it is? In the shower naked? Gonna be me. Dream big, live wide, and sail with the stars until you join them forever. It's an old sailor saying. You all done cleaning up? I've been staring at you the entire time. I could not shower.
Yeah, I'm gonna go dry off.
With that, Bruce leaves the shower room and returns to the locker room. Okay, I think we're good. Wait, no, that's underwear. That's underwear. It's fine. It's fine, right?
We good. We good.
We're good. That's underwear. That's underwear.
It's
covered.
Technically, for a
it's
definition of covered.
It's covered. You follow shortly. Both. Also, I should have guessed that he would wear a jockstrap. You follow shortly. Both of you get dressed quietly. However, you catch Bruce looking at you as you get dressed. As he sees you looking, he raises. They're all into casual hookups. They're all just casual hookups.
We came to Earth to find some hot babes.
He full on poses. Oh my God.
And the angelic light is back.
What? Don't think I can still compete with the big leagues?
What? What does that even mean?
What does? Why is the song out to lunch? Are we about to eat some lunch right now? Oh, what are you talking about? Like I said, it's hard to get away from it here. You can't say that sentence, look at us like that, and be this dressed.
No, that's
a dangerous combination.
dangerous combo.
You feel yourself blushing. Bruce lets out a soft chuckle and puts on his pants. Not
Okay.
with any expression of flirting, mind you. He might just be curious about. No, he's not. He's casually flirting. They are all casually flirting
He's
with
like,
you.
he sees you, and then he stands and poses and like in the light, like oh,
Like full
and he's
bulge
like, oh, I
out.
can still
Like,
compete with the big leagues. But
like
you know, I'm totally not flirting.
yeah,
with
he's
you.
not flirting apparently. Oh my god. He's definitely curious about humans and how they feel. Oh my god. Once you both are dressed and refreshed, Bruce leads the way towards the greenhouse. Turns out it's not too far from the gym. Oh, I thought he was going to be shirtless the entire time. Damn. My goodness. Let me just quickly check if my YouTube has been taken down because of nudity. Let me check if my live's been taken down. No, we're still good.
still-
All right,
still
we're
up.
we're still
Still up.
running. Oh my goodness. All right,
He's still good.
we're
He's
still
still good.
good. Oh my god. Hold up, I gotta put a new pop out for the chat. All right. I wish there was an easier way to like put chat into OBS, but like it doesn't allow you to in case someone raids you like a horrible like the bot raids to block people.
Ah,
So yeah. He sets you to work helping measure the temperature in the soil of certain smaller potted plants and organizing them. He gives you a short run through of how to figure out which plant or seed is which and using a computer and some telltale signs. The scientific names for them sound as you expect, while the common names are simpler. Apparently, some are more sensitive than others. Try and get a good feel of stun seed. They're the most important. It's the one that gives off a tingling sensation when you touch them. I'm sorry, like this sounds like flirting. I don't know why. They are also the most sensitive, and since it's quiet and chilled environment. Wait, they are also the most sensitive, and since it's quiet and chilled environment, we monitor them to make sure they're not too cold. If they're below the threshold, move them to the cabinet over there. It's a little warmer.
have you seen what the song is called, by the way?
Entangled Vines and Quantum Times. It's such a good title.
Quantum Times.
Times. Oh my god. Remember to be very gentle when you handle them.
Gotcha. Should be fine.
You set to work measuring the temperature and placing the plants where they need to be. It's a weird experience handling the seed. Yeah?
If I remember correctly, this is how most food is maintained.
Also, how long have we been streaming?
2 and something hours, 2.5.
Why does it say 5 hours on my timer? Hello?
No, because your stream has been. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I thought
wait.
you meant like since we
Stream.
started.
No, the stream. 10. I started 10:45. So 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2. Oh, we've been here for more than 3 hours.
You and me have been
Oh,
here
no,
for 2.5.
2 for 2. No,
Yeah.
2. Oh yeah. I'm losing
We
track of time
started,
because
we started
I
like an
started.
hour later than we sometimes
Yeah.
do.
Oh my god. 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. My bad.
It might be a good time for me to start rounding things off soon
Yeah.
in a little bit, if that's okay.
Sure. Let me just see. Okay. Most plants I grow up here are edible and end up as something far different from how they are now. So we'll save here. What are we naming this one? Oh wait. Oh, ooh, big boy. No. Is this chapter 3 still? Chapter 3.
Yeah, I still think we're in
Uh,
chapter 3. Old man shower. Still swing.
Still swing. Old man still swing.
This is an incredibly it's kind of a stretch. But you know what the setting on the spaceship kind of reminds me of a little bit?
What?
You never played Prey,
No,
right?
I haven't.
because it's also like that's a game. It's much darker, like in the story and the tone, and it's a completely different game in terms of gameplay. But it also has a similar thing where it's like a space station that is very much like a luxury home type of deal. You know,
Yeah.
they have like a gym, they have like a greenhouse, hydroponics kind of thing. They have like recreational areas and stuff like that. So the idea of like, you know, you're in space, but everything is very lavish and luxurious, kind of. It reminds me a little bit of that game and the space station.
Let's see. Hold up, I just want to check real quick. Oh, it's just null down there. Stop what? Stop. I was curious about the sprites.
Wait, did you accidentally show something or what?
No,
what
I covered it. More is just like,
Okay.
stop looking at the sprites. Stop getting spoiled in their clothing. What? Stop being curious. I can't help it. Okay, that makes sense. He wears a jockstrap.
Gape.
Gape.
Is something that's not okay. I'm sad that Rex is apparently up to something sus.
Yeah. Apparently. He probably isn't. What if he isn't?
But then again, I think the story kind of needs a little conflict because so far almost everyone has been very friendly and very, very nice. And now we have the alligator.
Oh.
As they're being rewritten.
Memories are currently disabled as they're being rewritten. They'll be back in the next update.
And the next update
Man,
was a
you
year
haven't
ago.
updated it since a year. Sad about that. Just a quick one. I'm so sad this hasn't been updated for a year, but like there's like a good amount of content still here. I kind of wanted to do like a reading of like the memory, but apparently it's being like being mad. So with that being said, I guess we're gonna end it here. Thank you all for watching. Hope you stay comfy, cozy in this owl cottage. Razor, would you like to say the closings for YouTube, the whole rigmarole and such?
The whole rigmarole. Please, if you enjoyed the stream, like and leave a little comment about what you liked and what was your favorite part. And also, if you're not subscribed to Akaros Noctua, make sure to subscribe to him. And you can also check out my stuff on Twitch and YouTube. It's RazorWire SE2 on both. And is there anything I missed? Anything I need to?
I don't think so. I'm debating whether or not to do more because it's only been a 5-hour stream. But like, I don't have anything planned after our stream usually.
I see.
But yeah. Give me like we'll get for the okay. So we're going to end this. I'm at kerfuffle because like I don't know what else like to do afterwards because I don't normally stream long on Thursday sometimes depending. Usually on our streams I usually end it as we leave.
I see.
So yeah, so I can get we're gonna end it early so I can get stuff ready for tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna use. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you stay comfy, cozy in this owl cottage. For the ones on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell icon to get notified on the next visual novel stream, which will be tomorrow morning. And for those on the Twitch side, if you also liked our visual novel streams, make sure to go ahead and head on over to our YouTube page and also comment, as every comment and every like pushes us forward into the algorithm. So yeah, we're currently at 182 subscribers on YouTube. We're almost at 200.
Hell yeah!
Wild, still wild to me. My God. But yeah, again, we're gonna end the stream a little bit early so we can get everything set up for tomorrow, as we still have to look up a lot of things. So yeah, I guess that's it. Remember, guys, stay comfy, stay cozy, and always be safe. All right? Oh, actually, we should rate someone. I keep forgetting to rate people. YouTube side, bye-bye.
Bye!
We end YouTube side. I keep forgetting. I need to rate people. We have a good community. We should rate other people. Razor, do you have any, like, anybody you want to rate? Like, no?